Right, we are live. If you can hear us, please let us know if everything is working fine, and welcome to the final instalment of Arkham Horror the Card Game, The Forgotten Age, Chapter 8, Shattered Eons. Spoilers. If you don't want any if you don't want any spoilers, switch off now. This is the final chapter of this campaign that we've started 5 months ago.
Cool, yeah, what's that like?
I know.
Isn't it?
But it's normally 8 chapters, but this is our 10th.
Yeah.
Because we did 5A twice, and then 5B was a separate one.
Yeah.
So this is our 10th game of this campaign. AV is all okay. Right, excellent. So we're going to carry on from where we left off.
Well, I'm not, sort of.
Oh, well, no. So we all fell down a pit, and down at the bottom we found a new friend who just happens to be...
Rita Young was just hanging around down there.
With no damage.
Fancy seeing you guys here.
All right. So, Scenario 8, Shattered Eons, check the campaign log. If the braziers are lit, proceed to intro 1.
Yes.
What are them? Were they the... I don't remember lighting them.
Is that something bad that happened?
Actually, I kind of remember doing some sort of
I don't know,
Lord
but
of
you
the
told me
Rings.
to write it down.
Okay, I told you to write it down. You've written it down. Right, intro 1. The silver-blue flames that have guided you through these passages are the only vestige of hope you have remaining. One by one, the braziers lead you onward. Someone or something placed these devices here. The technology is not unlike what you have seen in the caverns of Kinyan, or in the Estley ruins where the relic was first found. However, it seems whoever ventured this deep below the crust of the earth must have turned and fled, for the final brazier has been toppled and broken, and you see no more of them ahead. Thankfully, you do not need to travel in the darkness for very long. Within minutes, you come upon a huge stone doorway, no doubt the entrance to the Nexus. I can't even remember what we're doing here, but never mind. Intro 3. Your hand traces over the lines carved in the doorway. An inscription. A warning to turn back. For to open this passage is to invite doom. It is too dark to recognise the language, but you know it is not one spoken by humanity in this day and age. You have no idea how you can understand the engraving. Perhaps some last remnant of memory for your time in the Nokotus, the lost city of the Ithians. Or perhaps you are truly mad, discerning meaning from natural indentations in the stone wall. After all, it has been almost a week since you have seen natural light. If the investigators found the missing relic, or if the relic is missing. Now, we did find a relic a long time ago.
Yeah.
This relic's caused us a
like
bit of
we
bother,
lost
isn't it?
didn't we?
I feel like it's missing.
Yeah.
Is this the
I
one
like
where
it
we
was-
forgot to cross out...
Was that the one that was taken?
Yeah, because didn't Alejandro take it when the
He stole it,
the
didn't he?
aliens kind of
And we certainly didn't get it back.
abducted us? No,
Yeah.
'cause it's not in our decks, is it?
No, because Scott
No.
pointed out the thing that I'd missed last time in Scenario 6,
Oh, no.
which I don't have with me. Was it 6 or 7? I think it was 6, because I don't have 6 with me. Brilliant. So do we think it's missing?
I'm
I
pretty
think
certain
it
it's
probably
missing. Yeah.
is.
Let's just read... Yeah, okay, so intro 4 is... You've got the artifact and to write, so we don't, so it's missing. The stone doorway is already open when you arrive. Oh, that's handy.
Yeah, ideal. I did that earlier.
Right, grooves along the door are lit with a shimmering glow. The Brotherhood must already be here. You have arrived with only moments to spare. Right. So gather all of the cards from the following sets. Shattered Eons, Narcotic Brotherhood, Temporal Flux, and Ancient Evils. So Ancient Evils is in the game.
Oh, do we have snakes?
No snakes.
No snakes.
No snakes, no poisony stuff, none of that deserve.
Poison might not kill me straight away then.
So, for those people watching and who've been watching this campaign since the start, at some point, a few sessions ago, the bag got actually accidentally emptied on the floor, and I've tried to recreate it, but it's probably wrong. But at this point, it says if there are more cultist tokens in the Chaos bag than tablets. So I've got 2 cultists and 1 tablet, which may or may not be right. I don't know. But
Let's go with it.
because there's more cultist tokens than tablets, we add in the Dark Cult Encounter set, which I've added in. If there were more tablets than cultists, we would add in a different one. If there's the same number, we'd add in both.
Right.
Oh.
Put the Nexus of Nakai into play. Each investigator begins play there. So it's got 4 clues on it. After you move from Nexus of Nakai to an otherworld location, or vice versa, take 1 horror for each clue on that otherworld location. And from here we can explore. And we have an exploration deck.
But we only can get to 2 places.
Yeah.
And if you if you move there,
If you move from there
yeah,
to an otherworld location, or vice versa,
Yeah.
You take horror for each clue on the otherworld location.
Okay. So
That seems like a lot.
some of you guys could just be trapped there then.
Forever.
Yeah.
Right. Set the 2 enemy cards depicted here aside, out of play, which I've done. So there's loads of cards out of play. Set the following cards aside, out of play, loads of them. Create the exploration deck. So there's 3 locations in there. There is a racked by time between worlds and ancient evil. So it's currently 50-50 as to good cards and bad cards. Check the campaign log. For every 10 tally marks under Yig's Fury,
Oh
Oh
god.
dear.
3 of them.
place the top card of the lead investigator's deck in the victory display face down.
So how many is that? 7?
3.
No,
For
3.
each
every
10, because we've got
For the
30
remainder of the
one.
scenario, treat each of these as if they are Vengeance 1.
Right?
So you've lost 3 cards, and that's 3 Vengeance.
I don't know what they are.
Shuffle the remainder of the counter cards to build the encounter deck, which I've done. Right, story cards. Apparently there are story cards. It's a new card type that appears in this Mythos pack. These serve as an avenue for additional narrative and typically appear as the reverse side of another scenario card. Read it when instructed to do so. Right.
Okay.
So let's read the agenda. Threads of time. As you enter the grand chamber beyond the doorway, the nexus stirs. The earth quakes below you, and the wall chips and crumbles. Shards of stone float in midair above the nexus. You are running out of time. Reality is starting to shatter all around you. Right, we have a forced effect. If an investigator with the Relic of Ages in their hand, deck, discard pile or play area is eliminated, immediately advance to Agenda 3B.
I think I have the Relic of Ages. I have something like that.
Do you? I thought that was the thing I had, but we lost it.
Yeah, isn't that the
Isn't that a
relic?
different item? I have something in it.
Okay.
Maybe it's a toad
So
or
if the
something.
investigator that's carrying the Relic of Ages, or just owns the card, is eliminated, we immediately go to Agenda 3B. Otherwise, this advances once we've got 6 Doom on it.
I'll look in there just in case.
Just
there
in
was-
No, I've got the Expedition Journal,
Okay.
which is useless.
Right.
Is the flamethrower in there?
I can't possibly say.
Where's Act
There's 2
1A?
flamethrowers. As long as they're not both in there.
I would have to say if they were both in there, because that would be very fun.
Right, I'm missing Act 1A.
Ah.
Act 1A, found it. Right. Worlds beyond. The energies of the Nexus swirl in the ground below you, beckoning you to enter. Whether it is a thing of science or magic, you do not know. It is a gateway of sorts, that much you can tell, but a gateway to where? So 8 clues and we advance. We don't have to be anywhere or do anything special, we just need 8 clues. Forced. When an enemy would spawn at an empty location, and there are no empty locations in play, reveal cards from the exploration deck until a location is revealed, put that location into play, and spawn the enemy there. So that's not bad, we get free
Explorers.
exploration.
Does it still need to be able to connect, I'm assuming?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. We shouldn't have the Relic of Ages. No, didn't think we did.
Yeah, it's gone.
Right, so no can't mulligan, no start with 1 resource, which means we've got a chance. So if you haven't watched the previous session, Andy's starting the game with 7 damage, and he can only take 8.
It's okay, I've got it under control.
I'm starting the game with 5 horror, and I can only take 7. Emily's all right. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, we need frantic healing and buffs ASAP.
Oh, that's not.
I
a
got
good
medical texts,
That's not a good start, is it?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've got some
and
stuff.
I've got the thing that heals horror.
I just went to draw. I just drew up to 6 cards
Yeah,
because the game I was playing yesterday
was 6
was
cards.
6 cards. Yeah, so watch me for that. Right, so that's a weakness, so it automatically gets discarded anyway. So
There you go. Right.
that's something at least.
Is anybody too cold? Is everybody
No,
okay?
good.
I'll close the window if anybody's cold. So I've got my horror healing card and my health healing card.
Wow.
It's a good start. Yeah, free explores, got to be good, surely. Where's the reference cards? Can you throw me a reference card, please? Because I always forget how you
Yeah.
play the game.
There you go.
Cool. Right. Off we go then. Awesome.
Any objections if I kick off?
No, feel
No.
free.
Right.
I'm having a setup turn of healing
I
and
will start my turn, actually, by playing an ally. There we go. Guard dog. 2.
Discount of 1.
Yeah.
And as a free action.
Yeah. So first action is bulletproof vest.
So you can soak 4 more damage.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, 7 more if you count the guard dog.
Oh, you don't need this healing then.
Yeah. Second action is prepared for the worst.
Might heal myself.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Particularly on the horror, because
Yeah.
if we leave here and we take it.
There we go on that one.
Yeah. Totally doing
Shuffle
that.
those in a minute.
No, it's take horror for each clue on the otherworld location.
Yeah.
This is not another world location. So
My
we don't
third
need to clear
action
the
is
clues
going to
from
be
here.
to draw a
No,
card,
no,
but I've got to
for the
shuffle
next card
first, so
that we
you guys
pick
can
up,
carry
it
on.
might
Right,
have
okay,
clues.
cool, yeah.
So we might be taking damage from moving.
True.
So I'm done.
Right, can I go next?
Yeah.
I'm going to spend 2 resources as my first action and play Logical Reasoning. No, I can't play that. I've got to have a clue.
No.
I haven't got a clue.
It's been said before.
So I'll play Art Student. When Art Student comes into play, discover a clue.
Oh, look at that.
I've now got a clue.
Yay.
My second action is I'll think about this logically. It's all right, Paul. It's not real. Choose an investigator at your location. Me, either heal 2 horror or discard a terror card. I'll heal 2 horror. So you've got this sorted.
Yeah.
It's 2 actions. Play a magnifying glass.
That's a fast action, isn't
That
it?
is fast. And so if I was to investigate now, I'm at 4, 5. I'm not sure whether to play this and grab some. I could get potentially 3 clues from the. I could get all of the clues,
Wow.
but I think I'll save it because we might want to get clues from somewhere else. I'm just going to take a card. Well, we'll get it out of the way.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm drawing the top card of the encounter deck. My weakness has come out. Lost in Time. Shuffle a non-story asset you control into your deck. That's not too bad.
No.
Moving all damage and horror from that asset to your investigator. Or I could put the art student back in, which means when they come out again,
You get another clue.
I get another clue.
Yeah. If you don't need the damage soak or whatever, the sanity soak anymore. That's
Actually, no, I
probably
might. No, I'll put the magnifying glass back in. If no asset is shuffled into your deck, choose and discard 3 cards from your hand. So that's not too bad.
No, take that.
But it does get Surge
Oh.
because of that.
Oh.
It's an Acolyte.
Ah.
Basically, basic card from the very first scenario. No,
Yeah.
not first scenario, first campaign.
First campaign.
Spawns at any empty location. Okay, so we are having an investigator, not an investigator,
you
an
have
enemy
to-
spawning at an empty location.
Yeah.
So
There's
we
no
can
empty
explore.
locations in play.
That
So we
works
need
out
to
quite
find
well
an
then.
empty location.
We do.
Yeah.
I'll do.
Yep.
Does it link?
It
does.
It does.
Yeah.
Yes. There we go.
Is it? It's an other world
It is.
with 3 clues.
3 clues. So if we were to move there, we
Yeah.
take 3
Take
horror.
3 horror.
Yeah.
What? Oh dear.
How are we going to get in there?
Well,
You've got to take
Yeah,
3
we
horror,
just-
I think.
so my cards that allow me to take clues from adjacent locations,
Oh,
yeah, I took them out.
Oh.
Because I thought, well, these are useless.
Oh dear.
So I'm never going to need these.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I mean that would kill me if I try and move
After
there.
you move
Well,
from the Nexus of
almost.
Nekal
Yeah, to an
to
otherworld
an
location.
otherworld
That's
location.
Take 1 horror for each clue on that location.
So I mean, I suppose do we explore again and hope that the other connection
Has
isn't
less
an outer
clues?
world location? I'd
They might all
imagine.
be. I don't
yeah.
know.
I think they might all be, but
That-
maybe
that's
it'll
probably
have
why
less
it's
clues.
only 3 clues
Yeah.
Okay.
as
Only.
opposed to 8 or something.
I mean, that'll probably have to be me or Emily that moves in there, really, won't it?
Scott's asking why we are doing that, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what the question is. Why am I doing what?
Why are you doing that?
You might be asking why I'm drawing cards from the deck.
Yeah.
But I'm drawing cards from the deck because of my overzealous weakness. Anyway, that is me done. Oh, we're lying down, right?
Yeah. If a spawns at a location
location,
that doesn't exist, don't you just discard the enemy? There's a special,
Yeah, there's a special rule.
Special
scenario
thing.
rule.
Yeah. It says Act 1A, when an enemy would spawn at an empty location and there are no empty locations in play, you do stuff. Okay, right, we're done.
I'll go next.
That's
Yeah.
a good start.
Just setting up. I got a gun.
Hey.
So exciting. And some hyper awareness.
Seems rather a
And
tame
as
enemy
my
for
last
the
one, I'll
final
take a
scenario.
resource. That's it.
Well, the fact that you take 3 damage just by, or 3 horror just by moving
Yeah.
in to get it probably explains.
Oh, after it enters play,
That's it.
it's got a doom on it.
You've done your
Yeah.
own.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play
Got your gun?
Peter Sylvester for free.
Your gym buddy,
Indeed.
who just happens to be down this pit
Yeah.
with you.
Big man on campus, indeed. Yeah, we were both here. Should I do an explore action? See what the other place is, or do I just sort of?
If you've got no more setup to do,
Yeah, no, I haven't really. I only drew the
the other
one
option is
setup
that
card.
you move here,
Yeah,
take the 3 horror,
Yeah.
because you can take. Oh, you're at 5.
yeah. I only
Oh
start
no,
at
you've got
5.
you've got
but-
in.
Yeah, and he heals with horror every turn.
Oh, so you can put one on him.
So that's
wow.
that's kind of what.
Oh, there we go then.
But then I've got 1 move left,
I'd move.
and then I can try and dodge.
I'd move
Try
there.
to-
He'd
Evade.
engage with you,
Yeah.
wouldn't he?
Oh, so you mean you've only got 1 action left?
Yeah, so I would move, he would engage with me, but then I would probably just evade him and he'd re-engage with me, maybe.
He would, yeah.
Yeah, and I could actually, after you evade an enemy, either deal 1 damage to that enemy, and
Well,
so that
that'd
would
kill
kill him. I've forgotten about that a little bit
There
there.
you go.
So yeah, so I will move.
You move into there, take 3 horror.
That's your second action, is it?
Yep. Take 3 horror for the privilege of moving.
The acolyte engages with you. The enemy is
1
engaged.
there, 1 there, 1 there. And then for my final action, I shall
Evade it.
evade him.
So you're 5 versus 2.
5 versus 2.
What's the symbols do on this one?
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good
We've
shout.
got a skull, which is -2, or -4 if the Relic of Ages is at your location. Cultist is -2, but if you don't succeed by at least 1, the nearest cultist gets a doom. The tablet is -2, unless you're poisoned, in which case it's an auto fail.
Oh.
And the Eld thing is -2, and if you fail, shuffle the topmost hex treachery in the encounter discard pile into the exploration deck.
Okay.
Okay. Well, basically, -2s.
Just avoid the auto fail then.
Cool, because that's -2.
-2, but if you don't succeed by at least 1,
Which I have,
the nearest cultist enemy gets a doom.
because I've got 6 agility against 2.
6 agility.
Yeah,
Oh, does he
5,
give
and
you
then
1 agility?
He gives you an agility
Nice.
as well. So then, after you evade an enemy, deal 1 damage to it,
Which kills it.
which kills it.
I don't want to say anything, but it's going especially well.
Yeah, we haven't drawn in. Well, yeah, we have drawn a few
Yeah,
of those.
well,
But,
yeah.
Early days.
However.
So taking that, excellent. After your turn ends, heal 1 horror from Peter.
Nice.
All done.
Okay.
Right,
That's
next
it.
round. So 1 doom on the agenda. Oh, we all get a resource. We all get a card. Everybody stands up. And we have some cards. There we go.
Oh, well, this is a nice one to start with.
Is it an agility test?
Spawns at the farthest shattered or extra-dimensional location. Do we have any with those keywords? Shattered or extra-dimensional?
No.
Okay, in that case, Surge, which is just as well because I did not want to go in here.
Wow.
but
no. It's
it
not.
spawns, doesn't it?
No.
No?
This is when an enemy would spawn
It's
at an
not
empty
empty.
location.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. It's
Not
not-
a location
it's
that
not
doesn't
empty.
exist.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
spawning an empty location. It has to spawn on those.
That's big.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
That is nasty.
Lost in Time.
That's the one I had. Lose the thing.
Oh,
Ooh. Or lose 3 cards from your hand, is it?
I think it's if you can't do the
Ah,
first,
okay.
you lose 3 cards.
Oh, that's a shame.
yeah, that's awkward.
It's quite good for Paul, not so good for you.
I don't really want to lose Bulletproof Hess the Guard Dog. Can I do it with Stick to the Plan, or is that not allowed? Because it's a permanent.
I don't think permanent cards can be discarded.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't say discard, just shuffle it into the deck. But I assume I
I
can't.
don't think you can.
Assume I'm not allowed to.
Yeah.
Probably going to have to be the Bulletproof Vest.
Upsetting.
Yes, very much so.
You've got shadowed revelation. If there are no cultist enemies in play,
Nope.
take 1 horror.
Oh.
Oh.
And shadowed gains surge.
Oh.
Do like me surge. Between worlds revelation. Put between worlds into play as an otherworld location with 3 shroud and 1 clue.
Ah.
And move to it.
Oh.
Oh.
Now I have just moved
So are you dead?
So
from here to here. No, because I
you take 1 horror.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
well.
put on the arch.
Oh yeah, because there's only one clue on there.
I healed
isn't there?
myself.
Yeah.
It is connected to the Nexus of Nakai. If drawn from the exploration deck, this exploration is still considered unsuccessful. If drawn from the exploration deck, which it's not, because there's one of these in there.
Right. Okay.
So that's there. It's connected,
Yeah.
and I move to it.
The problem is, the
How do
only
I go
way
back?
out is to move back.
Which
So-
means So I've got to get rid of this.
Yeah.
Which it's got a shroud for 3.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But then if you we've got to get rid of these here to allow you to move back.
No. It's the
It's
other
when you
world
move
location.
out of that one.
These clues here don't count.
Oh, okay.
At the end of the round, each investigator here takes 1 damage and 1 horror. If there's no investigators here, discard it and move each enemy here to the Nexus of Nakai. Right.
Right.
So we just need a couple of arrows connecting that one to that one. Okay, that's not too bad. I stay here, I get the clue, and then I move to here.
Each clue on that. Right.
You got to place 2 doom on the nearest cultist enemy. If there are no cultist enemies in play, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a cultist enemy and draw it.
So when you search,
Do you do
You
encounter
can-
deck first?
you
or do
can
you
you can choose any. I believe that's the same as that one. Somebody in the chat will tell me if you're wrong, but I think if it says search, you can look through and you can take whichever one you want.
Have we got one that would spawn at an empty
They are
location?
they
or
are the
anything?
options.
Well, these 2 have to go in an empty location, don't they?
Yeah. If
And
we
that one's the easiest one.
When a player is instructed to search for a card, that player is permitted to look at all of the cards in the searched area without revealing those cards to the other players.
Oh, okay.
If an effect searches an entire deck, the deck must be shuffled upon completion of the search. So yeah, you look through, take whatever you want, and then shuffle it all together.
Okay, let's
Do we-
pick that one.
do we go with the easy one that goes
Pick
in an
the
empty
easy
location?
one,
I
and
think
it's
so.
an empty location.
Gives us a bit of time to continue our healing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So we need to spawn a new
I think
location.
we do.
Yeah.
There you go.
And, yeah, it's connected, isn't it? It's another one of those.
Yeah.
Reveal cards from the exploration deck
2
until an
clues.
put that location into play and spawn the enemy there. Shuffle the exploration deck. Yeah, I'm not sure what would happen if you get one that doesn't connect. Maybe there isn't
No.
one that doesn't connect.
Okay, and
We got. Oh, Brotherhood Cultist.
Should this be revealed straight away?
No. But yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
it
'cause
is,
it's single
because it's
side.
in the
Okay, 'cause they
exploration
all
deck,
are.
yeah.
Cool.
So force, when you initiate an attack against a Brotherhood Cultist, place 1 doom on the Brotherhood Cultist.
Yeah.
Brotherhood Cultist get +1 fight, +1 evade for each doom on it.
So you'll be dodging that one then?
Well, I've got something up my sleeve, maybe.
Cool. Well, we've all taken cards.
Yeah.
So. Three shroud and 1 clue. Yeah.
Now, I know I'm rubbish at investigating, but do I try and get some of these
Yeah.
clues up
Yeah.
so that at least makes it nicer for people to come in?
Not that we need to come in.
No, I
It
suppose
doesn't
if I
go
can
anywhere.
get,
If you just get the clues,
yeah.
if you can.
Although this is a hunter, although I can move him towards Andy, can't I? And Andy can.
I mean, you can just
Crack
evade
in.
it. That'll deal it a damage. Next round, evade
Evade
it.
it.
Deal it a
Yeah,
damage. Next round,
that's what I'm
evade
kind
it.
of
Deal it a
thinking.
damage and done.
Yeah.
It's just.
I mean, shall I go first?
Do you wanna go
then?
first?
See how I
Yeah.
get on with this one. So first, I will evade. So that's 6 on 2. -1.
Nice.
Fine. So he's evaded
1 damage.
and damage.
What's this? +1 shroud for each doom on each card here, including itself. Oh, now it gets a doom on it as well. Okay, so there's actually quite a bit of doom in play already.
Yeah.
And we can't get rid of that doom from there. That will only go when that advances.
So I'm going to do an investigate action. 2 on 2. I've got some luckies.
Okay,
I'm hopeful.
that's if you miss by 2.
Yeah, you get to add +2 to the skill.
Well, we'll do it.
Annoying.
No penalty for failure, so that's good.
No, and I might as well do it again.
There's an ability here which is quite interesting.
Oh, I did miss that. Is that flip a clue?
Flip a clue to draw a card.
Draw a card. It's quite nasty though, flipping a clue to a.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if we time it right when they're all about to disappear.
Yes, yeah, true. Hey.
You done it?
Done it
Very
without
good.
needing a lucky. So that's 1 clue.
Yeah.
Makes it slightly nicer for you guys, doesn't it? I'll have to do that again next turn.
Okay.
Why not just draw a card? How does flipping a clue make it much more useful?
Well, because it's
Because it removes the clue.
Yeah, but if we don't need to go in there anyway.
True. Yeah, I get your point. Why would you want? What's the benefit of doing it?
Yeah. The only thing is to make it safe to move in, which we
Yes.
don't need
need
to do
to. Yeah,
We don't
yeah,
think so.
Yeah.
yet. Anyway.
Yet.
So that's me.
So I want to move. I don't want to be here at the end of the round
No.
because I take a damage and I take a horror. But I want to get the clue before I move.
Yeah.
If you move, are you going to take 3 horror from going into
Oh
this
no,
location?
So it's whatever the horror,
Other
whatever
world
the clues
location
on
is.
the other
Yeah.
world location.
Yeah.
So you'll be fine.
So in this case, it's 1. But if I can get rid of this one first,
It'll be none.
yeah. Yeah. So I think I'm just going to go for a +1. First action, I'll investigate. See what we get. If it's anything special though, that's a -2. That's the problem. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
All right. So I got the clue. That's my first action. So my second action is I move here, taking no damage. Because I've moved, I get a free investigate action. Here. It's 4 on 4. Yeah, that'll do. It's a free one. Done it. Nice. So I've had 2 actions.
Yes.
My third action will be to play. No, will be to take a resource. Done.
Right, I'll do mine next then. I will play Second Wind for my first action, which heals me for 2.
2 damage instead if you drew a treachery this round, which you did.
Yep.
Are these all treacheries? They are all treacheries, aren't you? So you do. Oh no, some are enemies.
Yeah.
I drew a
You
treachery.
drew a
so I lost
treachery, yeah,
time.
okay.
And there's nothing else I can do that's useful until I've got more resources, so I will take 2 resources for my last 2 actions.
Okay.
Done.
I'm going to attempt to
That's going to go
investigate.
at the end of the round.
Yeah. Attempt to investigate.
How many clues do we need? 8.
We need 8.
We've got
And
4.
what's the doom limit?
6.
6.
Currently 3. So, got a bit of time.
+1. 0, please. Oh no.
Oh.
Two cards have come out of that deck, isn't it? So there's only one other location
Oh, okay.
in there. You investigating again?
Investigating once more. Yay. And then
5 clues
the
between
last
us.
go, I will take a resource.
Yeah. Okay, we're all done.
Yep.
Yep.
So, enemies.
That's that.
That
Readies,
readies and then engages with you. This doesn't have hunter, so it stays there.
Yeah.
Card.
We'll get a resource, we'll get a card. Nice. Right, next round. 1 doom on the agenda. You now have 4 doom in play. There's your card.
Okay, tear in time. Fantastic. I can handle this.
It's a willpower test. You were just saying earlier on.
Yeah,
you weren't getting those.
I got +1. I can handle this. Probably.
What does it do? Is it
Well,
gonna
I
back to
either
life?
lose actions or take horrors if I fail, and I'm not too fussed about that.
Fine, you. You didn't want to see that though, did you?
So I guess I'm going to lose 2 actions then.
Yeah. Play it safe.
Yep.
We've seen that -3 quite a bit so far. haven't we?
There's 2 of them in
Yeah.
there, but that is
Oh, okay, yeah, there's true.
still a
there is
lot.
too.
I feel like we've
Ancient
picked it
Evils.
a lot.
+1 doom. Can cause it to advance. It hasn't advanced. Power plant games have just popped in the chat. Late to the party, it's fine. We're not dead yet.
Place 2 doom on the nearest cultist enemy.
But as long as it doesn't say this can cause the agenda to advance,
No, it
then
doesn't.
that is irrelevant.
We can-
Oh, what do we want to do?
Which one are we likely to kill this round?
Yeah. I mean, I can evade it, then attack it.
It
to
doesn't
kill
actually
it.
matter because they're all going to disappear. The doom's going to disappear when that moves on.
Is it going to move on if we can kill a cultist
If we can
first?
kill that cultist and that cultist, it won't move on.
Okay, so we probably want to. There's nothing on this cultist, is there? So we
So we'll
probably
put
want to
both on
stick
this
it
one.
on there
And
and,
then just
get
kill
someone
that
to go in and kill it. Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
that works.
Which I can't do because I only have 1 action.
indeed. Oh, Wizard of the Order.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah.
You find them,
Spawn
don't
an
you?
empty location.
Oh, right.
So we need.
Does it go
Can
there?
it spawn there?
It is an empty location. Yep.
Any empty location.
And then at the end of the round, this is going to disappear and that's going to move to here.
Ah.
Or does it disappear with the room?
No, I'm afraid not.
No.
I'd love it to, but it specifically says
Oh, that's
Okay,
a
it's
shame.
moving.
Is that everyone?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I'll get my turn out of the way because
Yeah.
it's going to be quick. This is not terribly efficient, but I will do Ever Vigilant to play a flamethrower for a discount of 1. And that means I at least have it in play for next
And that's
round.
your 1 action.
Yep, that's it, me done.
4 ammo.
Yep.
oh, we need to stand people up, don't we? Do we
Hang
think?
on, hang on.
Oh,
I think we did this wrong.
oh,
You drew this.
yeah.
Yes.
That wasn't there.
Ah, it should have been
That
taken away.
went at
should
the
it?
end of the round.
So
Ah,
we do need a
yeah.
new location.
So we do need
for
a
it.
new location, which is that one. Yeah, up here.
Only 1 clue.
Yeah, and a shroud of 4.
After 1 or more doom is placed on a cultist enemy at the City of the Unseen, place an additional doom on that enemy. Okay.
Ramps up, doesn't it?
So, do we think Emily next?
So, am I going to...
I think so.
Shoot it?
Yeah. So you have to go in there. Can you take the 2 horror? You can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go in there and yeah, kill it. I think.
Charge.
Yeah.
So you go in there,
Okay.
that engages with
Can I
you.
have another horror, please?
Yeah. At least some nice easy clues to clear up in there, isn't there?
Another horror. So, I shall just try to shoot it.
Yeah.
Vendor on ammo.
I think this should have a doom as well.
Does it spawn
At the end of the
with it?
Mythos phase, place 1 doom on the Wizard of the Order.
Ah.
Yeah. And after 1 or more doom is placed on a cultist enemy, there plays another one. Right,
Ah.
okay.
Okay. So maybe before Emily is, if Emily, in that case, if Emily kills that, is it still going to advance, or does
It
it buy
is.
us another turn?
It's still going to advance.
Because we'll have.
Still no.
Okay, so maybe.
So you don't need to kill it, you don't need to go there and kill it.
Yeah.
So maybe you should go somewhere else and get.
Do we? I mean, how many clues have we
That's
got?
the best place to go.
We got 5.
So yeah, let's.
There's
should
1
we
more here
rewind
and there's
that?
2 more here.
Yeah, let's rewind.
So we
have a
could
look.
Sorry, Emily. And then do you want to?
Yeah, I put back.
we could avoid this. Could avoid. We don't need to go here.
No.
We could just get these clues.
Okay.
And
Well,
we
shall I
don't-
have my go and see if how many of these clues I get?
Yeah.
'Cause I'm
I
unlike-
can probably get this one quite easily.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I might get both, but unlikely.
How many have we
But
got?
you've still got.
Because
that
I've
one,
got to dodge him, and then I'll have to do 2 successfuls.
Yeah.
But if you
Yeah.
get at least 1, that makes
Yeah.
it
Emily
safer.
Okay.
me or Emily could go in there and get the other one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll go
Okay.
first.
Yep.
So, dodging first of all. That +4. Or evading, I should say. Yep,
Nice.
needed that. And I'll put the damage on him. This is where I need that +1. So now an
Yeah,
investigate.
you're just evens, aren't you?
Yeah, unfortunately. What's that?
-2.
Yeah.
And if you do not succeed by at least 1, we put a doom on the nearest cultist enemy. Which we're not bothered about that.
No. So I will use my lucky
Okay.
to turn that into a success.
So you failed by 2.
Yeah.
You succeed. So you are 0. So,
So
we do
it
put
is-
a doom on
yeah.
the nearest cultist enemy.
Yes.
You get a clue.
I'm gonna clue.
Yay.
And then I'll
What do you want to do as your third action?
Might as well investigate again, haven't I?
Yeah.
I've got nothing, no
Probably.
cards I need to play or anything, so
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
seems to make sense just to do it again.
Look at
There we
that.
go.
There's only 2
Bang.
+1s in there.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you think. I
Yeah.
sneaked in a load earlier on.
Stack the bag.
I did say earlier on today, somebody said you're going to need a lot of luck tonight. I said, no, just Grogan cheating at its best. Right.
Sorted.
So we
We
need,
have 7 clues between us.
yeah.
Need one more.
We need 1 more. Shall I go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First action, investigate. Put a perception in to give me a +2. So I'm at 4 versus 4. I'm at +2.
Nice.
There's only 2 more. There's 3 counters in here which will cause a fail. I think it's fine. Take a risk.
It's not a life or death one, is it?
Dun,
So,
dun, dun.
Yep,
Yeah.
done. So I draw a card. Get a clue. We have 8 clues. So we immediately spend the 8 clues. And we advance. Return to another time. Each time you step through the Nexus, you get 1 step closer to your ultimate destination, a place that exists outside the boundaries of time and space. Shuffle the set aside a pocket of time location into the exploration deck. Okay. Act 2. Search for the Brotherhood. Somewhere deep within this nexus of worlds lies your objective, a place where timelines converge. You can see it in flashes of insight from beyond this reality, windows into other timelines, a place carved out of time and space where the Brotherhood no doubt resides. Objective: if an investigator enters a pocket of time, we advance.
oh,
So
okay.
literally, we've just got to find it and go
Find it.
there.
Okay. But it is the only location
Yes.
in that set of cards now.
How many cards are there in there again?
4. So that was my first action.
Yeah.
I'll explore.
Sure you want to do this?
Yeah. Don't have a choice, really, do we? Racked by time. Test willpower 3. Each investigator at a shattered location must also perform this skill test.
Oh no.
Are we? Is it shattered?
I don't know.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, so have we got a shattered?
Each investigator who fails takes 2 damage.
Well,
Each asset assigned damage by this effect that is not defeated is shuffled into its owner's deck. Oh, so if you put damage on something that doesn't kill it,
It goes back.
it goes back in.
Okay.
So, testing willpower. My willpower is 3, so I'm at a 0, to be honest. Because I've got my medical texts,
Okay.
so I
Yeah.
can heal.
Let's just hope for a +1. No,
Minus
not
one.
quite.
Close.
Failed. So I'll take 2 damage. Could I have some more damage counters, please?
Not that many.
There we go.
planning ahead.
And then that goes there.
Okay.
But that's my exploration done.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't explore again as you.
I'd like to do
You've
some
only got
healing
1
now.
damage.
I'll play my medical texts, but I don't have time to use them now. Done.
I guess I better explore.
This is great. I can just use this repeatedly.
Oh,
It's not got any charges or anything like
You've
that.
discovered
Oh, wow.
ancient
I just
evils.
Read a book.
that sounds horrible.
Oh,
Place 1 doom.
so that makes it pop. Boom.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay, so we pop. We remove all doom in play.
Okay.
You are not the first to intrude in this abyssal pit. You were warned not to break the seal, and yet here you are. Now you face the consequences for your foolish transgression. The thing emerges from the lightless void beyond the Nexus. It is a being of black polymorphic ichor, an animated viscous ooze that crawls along the ground with shapeless limbs and leaves a trail of smooth dissolved stone in its wake. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Set the set-aside Formless Spawn in the Nexus of Nakai. There we go.
Oh my god. 3 and 3. Alan, come in. We need some dodging.
Place this card in the victory
it
display.
massive,
It
or-
gains Vengeance 1. Right, there's another Vengeance 1 in there.
Monster Abomination Elite. Massive. Cannot move or be moved. Gets +1 fight and evade for each doom on each card in Nexus of Nakai.
Okay.
So at the moment it's only got 2 and 2.
Fine.
We're fine.
It's fine. Right. Agenda 2. Pendulous threads. Inside the Nexus, the interwoven threads of ethereal light begin to unravel, and reality unravels with it. Forced. If investigated with the... Say.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that going to smack us this turn?
Yeah.
Well, that is a problem then.
That's a big problem. That's going to kill me.
Unless Emily
I
can
still,
no,
evade
have,
it.
I
quite.
still
Yeah.
have 2 more turns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Emily can evade it, can't
Same forced effect. If the investigator with the relic gets killed, we move to Agenda 3B.
she? Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
it's there and it's engaged with all of us at this location.
Evade it or we're in big trouble.
Because you've got free evade action as well, haven't you? So.
Yeah.
Oh, the YouTube bots are back.
It's alright. I'll burn it in a minute.
What, the YouTube bot?
Thank you, Scott, for getting rid of that.
Right, so I better evade.
Yes, please.
Definitely. I'm on +2, so hopefully
Have you got... Yeah, 'cause this is a free action anyway, isn't it?
it is.
So yeah, so I reckon you can take a chance with a +2.
It'll be ours.
Famous last words.
What's that?
-3.
Oh,
No retaliate or anything.
Yeah,
is
I
there?
was going
No.
to say, no, I don't.
I'll do it again.
Yeah. Ooh, what's the tablet?
What's the tablet?
-2
Is it bad?
unless you're poisoned.
minus
isn't
2 unless you're poisoned, in which case it's an
No.
auto fail.
It's
So
good.
that's successfully evaded.
Yeah.
How many actions you got left?
1. I think possibly I shouldn't explore.
No, I would agree that could be a touch
Fatal.
dangerous. Yeah.
Why can't I find massive on the rules reference?
What are you looking up?
Well, massive.
It's not.
Is
It's
it,
not under.
is it a massive thing? Is it?
It is, yeah.
It's not under monsters or anything like that. Is
I
it?
don't know. I'm sure it was in there.
Yeah, I thought it was as
It's
well.
definitely in there.
Not finding it now.
I was going to say good old Control F.
Nope. Not there.
Should I deal some damage to
Keywords
it?
or something.
that?
Well, if I
Well, these
flamethrower
are
it
all
next
keywords.
turn, I'm doing 4 damage per hit.
Oh, there you go.
So
Yeah.
I kill it in 3 hits unless we can take 2 more
There you go.
points off it.
I could. I can do a sneak attack.
If you can do 2 to it, that might be worth it then, because I can burn it down
Yeah.
with a flamethrower in 2 hits,
Okay.
in theory.
I will do a sneak attack.
So you've successfully evaded it,
Yeah.
which means it's not attacking us this round.
No. But it means I can deal 2 damage to an enemy who's not engaged with me at my location.
Yeah, so an exhausted enemy with the massive keyword is not considered to be engaged with any investigators.
Fantastic.
He's been hit twice with the sneak attack.
And that's it.
So we're all done.
Yes.
Perfect. So monster phase, is it?
So that one does nothing.
Stand up.
That one does nothing.
That one ready, and that one
Well, they ready in the reset
Yeah.
phase. This does
Yeah.
nothing. Nope,
Doesn't
does
follow.
nothing.
does he?
So everything readies. Get a card. Got my magnifying glass. Get a resource.
And he readies.
And end of round. No end of round effects. Start of the next round. 1 doom.
Alright, don't be another
Card.
enemy. Mysterious chanting. Place 2 doom on the nearest cultist enemy.
Where are you?
Right in the middle, so whichever cultist enemy we would like
So
to place
he's
2
not a
doom on.
cultist.
He's not a cultist.
That's alright.
If we put it on that one, it's going to get a 3rd one because of that.
Also over there.
So
But
I'm thinking that one.
Yeah, so as long as someone doesn't mind taking 2 doom to go in there and kill him.
I mean, we need... No, we don't need any clues to advance. We just need to get into
We need to explore.
the
But
pocket of time.
Okay, well that's me done anyway.
Words of power. If there are 1 or more enemies at your location with doom on them,
no.
you cannot damage those enemies or discover clues at your location. 2 actions to discard it. Okay, I've been hexed.
Oh no. Racked by time.
What was that? Test willpower free. Each investigator at a shattered location must also inform that each investigator fails takes 2 damage.
I will probably take 2 damage.
Yeah, you're not very good at the old willpower, are you?
No. And I can only boost it by 1, so there's not point in bothering.
No, I wouldn't. I would say.
Yep,
Minus
failed.
2 damage. You got damage tokens? Or?
Yes, I do.
Right, and last one for me. A tear in time. Test willpower free. For each point you fail by, you either lose 1 action or take 1 horror. So I'm testing at evens, and I've got a lucky in my hand. So
Fancy your chances.
yeah.
Oh, somebody suggested put in the doom on this one.
Oh yeah, because he is about to die next turn.
Yeah.
Good call. Thank you, chap.
Yeah.
Was it
Nicholas,
2?
Thank you.
Thank you, Nicholas.
2, yeah.
Oh yeah. Can I
Yeah, I
have the
totally
bag?
forgot you had him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hiding away.
And I obviously wasn't listening for some reason. Busy trying to work out my brand new deck. Hey.
Nice. So, I just noticed in the errata for the previous scenario,
Yeah.
the bit that was confusing us. So there's errata that is in the previous scenario that says, after the game intro, in your campaign log, cross off that the investigators found the missing relic and record that the relic is missing.
Ah, I see.
So
right.
yeah.
there's it. That's
is.
why we were getting confused.
Yeah.
Do we have the relic or not?
It's like we obviously don't, but
Yeah,
it
we obviously
doesn't
lost
say
it.
anywhere that
Okay,
it
yeah.
does. Yeah.
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 It was missing.
Right.
Gotcha.
I would like to go first and burn the slime.
Do we have to be out?
Is this where finally your flamethrowers
Finally, I
actually...
can actually do something. Well, unless I draw a couple of misses.
Yeah.
So he's got 2 fight. I will have 8. That puts me at +6. I feel confident in doing that without any boosts.
The enemy chosen must be the enemy engaged with you, yes,
Yep.
with the highest fight. Yes.
Looking for a reason it won't work.
No, I
again.
know. Just because we've been caught out so many times.
Right.
Yay!
Success. That's 4 damage.
4 damage.
There's a fixed 4 damage that you can... Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Second go.
We've got to put the actual damage on, haven't we? Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
It's dead.
And that's it, it's dead.
Yep. That's 2 flamethrower
Yay.
charges used.
Look at that.
Isn't that like the big bad? Well,
It's only a little bad.
Yeah, medium.
victory
damage.
2, so we get 2 experience points.
Woohoo.
Hey. Because I'm sure you guys will be carrying these characters.
Oh, I'm
on to the
definitely...
next
I'm
one,
playing
aren't
another
I?
campaign with this character. Absolutely. Well,
So-
there we go. Gone.
No other monsters here for me to burn, are there?
No.
I think
Explore.
I could.
Or unless you take
It's
take
explore
a
that we
resource
got
or
to do.
something.
Quite lowish on health.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't think I want to be exploring. I'll take a resource because I've got a thermos in my hand, and if I can play that,
Yeah.
I can do some serious healing. So yeah, I'm done.
Speaking of serious healing, I might do mine. So if I've understood this correctly, medical text, as an action, choose an investigator at your location, me,
Yeah.
test books 2. If I succeed, heal 1 damage from that investigator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If I fail, I can either exhaust this or deal a damage. So I can do that 3 times.
Yeah.
sounds like it to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's do that then.
Pretty good,
I'm just
isn't
gonna read my book on how to stitch wounds. Oh, I've also got a magnifying glass.
Yeah. So we having a bit of a setup turn
So
this
if
turn,
you-
do
if
we
you
reckon
succeed
then?
by 2,
I'm just looking at my
Yeah,
damage
I think
that
you
I've
need,
got.
I think you do need to do that, definitely.
Yeah, you need some heals.
So my first action, I'm going to try and heal myself from that +2.
Yay.
I heal 2 damage if I succeed by 2 or more.
Yeah, haven't you?
Brilliant.
So first one.
This mission's a bit easy.
Yeah.
Second one, I'll do it again.
That card's very good,
Oh,
actually.
I've got this.
What's that?
I could just get rid of it. If there's one or more enemies at my location with Doom on them, I can't damage those enemies or discover clues. That isn't affecting me in any way at all at the moment.
No.
I think that should have a Doom on it. It should have got one at the end of the Mythos phase.
It gets one at the end. of
Which
each Mythos
means
phase.
it gets 2 because of that.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to try and heal myself again.
Yeah.
That's another 2.
You just pulled the same count out, Paul.
I did.
Is that +1 that you've stuck to the edge?
I've got some blue tack on the inside of it. Yeah.
Nice one.
Does anybody else here need healing?
Andy,
Well,
maybe.
yeah, a bit, but not urgently.
Or Emily.
I'll do it.
Emily's only got 2 health left.
Yeah,
Actually,
heal
Emily
Emily.
probably
I'll heal
needs
Emily.
it more
I'm on a
than
roll.
me. Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Oh,
How many +1s in there?
There's 2.
Wow.
There's only 2 in there. Yeah. Okay, well, there you go. 6
That
damage
was
healed.
successful.
That was.
that card seems very good, actually. I've
It's
not
very
really
good.
clocked that.
It was only 2 XP.
That's brilliant.
It seems really good.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Seems very, very good. Okay. Yeah, so Scott was looking at a corrected PDF and couldn't understand why we missed it. And that's why we missed
that's
it.
why we missed
Because
it.
it wasn't written in
Yeah.
ours.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
Good spot.
for those people who know the game, is medical texts really, really, really good? Because I think it is. I've only just put it in my deck. Right.
My exploring.
We do need to find it.
Can you explore with safety? You've been healed, haven't you? So you probably
Yeah,
can.
so I can.
And
do
you've
it.
only
I'm
got
going
a
to get some
50-50
emergency cash
Yeah.
first.
Do you want
help me
card number
in
1
my
or card
endeavours.
number 2? I'll let you pick your destiny.
Number 1. Damn.
Oh, that's another one of those.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it is a location. It's connected to there. It's got a clue on it. It's got 3 shroud. And you move there, which means you take a horror.
And that means
Right.
you can't
And if
explore
you're
from
still there at the end of the round, you're going to take a damage and a horror.
So you might just want to move back.
Yeah.
If you move back, you'll take another horror.
If you stay there, you take a damage and a horror.
Why would I take another horror by moving back?
Because it counts
got a
it
clue.
counts as another worldly location.
Ah. Oh my god.
So you could try and get the clue.
But then I'm going to take a horror and a damage.
Yeah.
Have you only got 1 action left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you...
Emergency cash.
Emergency cashed.
Yeah. And then
Cashed.
explored.
I mean, you could take the damage and I could heal you again. I'm here. I've got my book.
I mean, we don't need that clue, do we? So we might as well just move back.
Take the horror.
Yeah, because otherwise it's
Yeah.
a damage and a horror, isn't it? if you
True.
stay
Oh, I
there.
see. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you just move back.
Move back.
Take the horror.
Take another horror.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay, my go.
Yep.
So
Maybe we should have had you evade first.
So I will evade.
And this will kill it.
Well, yeah. Let me see if I. Yes, evaded. So I can either kill it or move to a connecting location.
I'd kill
Has
it.
it got Hunter?
It's got Hunter,
I'd kill
unfortunately.
it.
So I
Because it's
reckon
got 2 Doom on it.
It's got 2 do on it.
Yeah,
It's a
kill it.
Hunter, so kill it. Yeah. So it goes. Do.
Yep.
In there.
So, just 1 action in it?
Yep, just 1 action. So I reckon I might as well move back in here with you guys, hadn't I?
Go for it. Go for it.
No, not on the
But
last
that
action.
is.
We know it's the one.
That
right
is the one, which
We
means
know
we'll
it's the right
advance.
We do, and I move into but we move it and then we advance with no actions left.
Yeah.
Is the Doom going to tick over this turn?
No.
See, I mean, I've got an asset I would quite like to get out,
Oh, I'll go on, play it.
so I reckon we save it till we've got a
So
complete
much for
set.
fortune favours the bold.
Indeed.
Brave Alan Kirkwood.
I've gone through 2 characters this campaign with that anyway, so I'm going to get the meat cleaver out. Cleave some meat.
Okay, roll them.
Yep.
Yep.
Monsters. Nobody's got Hunter. It's nice not to have everything with Hunter.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
just
Makes such a difference.
So we all get a card.
Hard.
We all get a resource. We all stand up. Next round. 1 Doom on the agenda. Cards. I'm going to put that there.
It's another tear in
I
time.
know I'm going to forget.
I seem to be encountering a lot of these.
Is that the damage one or the? The discard.
It's lose actions.
Lose
which,
actions one.
You know, it's fine because I'm not doing anything unless we find any enemies.
Okay, so Nicholas says medical text is good if you've got extra actions. It's really good with more players, but gets worse with less.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fewer, but yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
So no
the
actions
-3.
for you, Andy. Is
Well,
it?
that's -2 actions.
Ah,
So I have
-2
1 action again this round. Why can't I draw the +1?
Uh-oh. Right. We've got another Temporal Devourer. It's a big thing.
Ooh.
Spawns at the farthest, shattered, or extra-dimensional... Oh, that should have gone.
Yes.
At the end of the round, if there's no investigators there, it goes.
Okay.
And the clue goes.
Yeah.
And it goes.
So, spawn this at the farthest, shattered, or extra-dimensional location. If there are no such locations in play, Temporal Devourer gains
We
Surge.
don't have any, do we?
Okay, right. Okay.
I wonder if that was one. Oh, well, there we go.
I got my double words of power.
An acolyte spawns at an empty location. There's one there.
It's the only empty location. We need
After an
a...
acolyte ends
we need
play,
to do
place
it.
one, do one.
Yeah.
Shadowed. If there are no cultist enemies in play, take
There's-
one
there's-
horror
there's
and
plenty.
choking surge. Yeah. Otherwise, find the cultist enemy nearest to you, place 1 doom on that enemy, and test willpower X, where X is the enemy's fight value. If you fail, take 2 horror. So
I'd put it on that one.
is fight value 3,
That's the lowest.
4 is the lowest, isn't it?
And then I'd run in there, evade it, and kill it.
So
Although this is the problem. This Doom
guy there.
guy here.
So sorry, what do I do that? So place 1,
Put a Doom on it,
put a doom on it.
and then you do a willpower test of 3.
-2. So I reckon I'll probably use my lucky on that.
Okay,
Let's take it.
done. And then, at the end of the Mythos phase, that gets a Doom, and because it's there, it gets another Doom. So that is going to pop next round,
Unless we take it out.
unless we take that out.
Had I 1 more action this round, I'd be able to take it.
And what's it got? 2?
Yeah, it's only got 2 health.
It's only got 2 health.
Yeah. I mean, I can take care of it. Probably.
I have a timing question.
Yep.
If I was to play Mitch Brown this round, which gives me additional ally slots, do I have to sacrifice the guard dog first because I only have 1 at the time I play him, or does he come into play, give me additional ally slots, and therefore the guard dog doesn't go?
It's a good question. We'll ask the chat. I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah.
I would rule in the favour of us.
Remember, you've
Yeah,
got
considering
a
For now.
damager, haven't you?
I do.
And that
But
does
yeah,
an
I
extra
don't know what
damage.
the technical timing is.
Yes.
We'll see who can
So
come up
you
with an
could
answer.
go
I
Yeah.
am on
In the meantime,
just
everyone
a
else can have their
fight
go.
of
Okay. Yeah.
5.
Yeah, I've got nothing to do really.
So you could go in there at a +1.
Yes.
Have you got any
I do
plans to
have-
boost it?
Yeah. What can I do that's going to help?
I have some unexpected courage
People
I'm
here.
looking towards it.
Do I need to
Does
heal
he-
anybody? I've got my new purpose.
Yeah.
Particularly,
The dog stays.
the dog stays.
you go.
Fantastic.
We're just trying to work out whether Emily should go and take that one out and I should take this one out, or vice versa.
So Emily would take a horror for moving to here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which
See,
is getting
I'm-
dangerously close.
I'm better off taking the horror because I can put it on Peter.
Who then heals?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I could go there, evade, and then do.
Have you got a sneaky,
I've got a cheap shot.
which is
Add your agility to your skill value for this attack
do an attack? So
Yeah.
move there, evade it,
Yeah.
and attack it.
and attack it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it obviously revolves around me passing 2 tests in a row, but they should be easy enough tests.
But do you want
to
to go
pass.
first then?
Yeah, I think
You
definitely.
go first, just in case, and then we have backup plan.
So
Yeah.
I move here,
Take a horror.
take a horror, which goes on. What's his face? Old
Engages with you.
matey boy, Peter.
Adam thinks the opposite, that the dog would go owing to the timing conflict.
Oh wow! There we go.
They've got to fight it out now. So who's right.
Yeah.
If anybody can point out the exact rule that covers it, if there is an exact rule that covers it, then let me know. Because that we're talking very very specific timing issues here.
He does say he feels we've suffered enough.
That is true. Yeah.
Well, yeah, according to the rule book, you apply the grim rule, which is if you're not sure about anything, take the worst option.
Yeah, but I think that rule would be in there. Yeah, I mean, the general ruling is if you've got a limit on the number of things that you can have, are you allowed to temporarily exceed that limit to play a card that increases the limit? I'm trying to think where that would be described in a rule book.
I guess it would be under the limit for items. Does it apply after you play an item, or do you have to remove the item before you play a replacement?
Limits and maximums.
Scott's asking what the interaction is. He's not quite sure.
Pertaining to play area.
Yeah, can you play a second ally if the second ally says you can have another ally? That's not, is it? No, that's a different thing.
Nicholas thinks there was an FAQ.
Okay,
Oh,
FAQ.
yeah.
Here we go. But there's loads of FAQ.
Yeah.
There's pages and pages of FAQ.
Oh,
I'll have a browse through this while who's are you
I'm just
taking your
about to
turn?
go. I've got a slightly different tact I'm going to take, but I've also got a rules question.
Okay.
If I back up with 2 resourcefuls,
Yep.
can I take 2 cards out of my discard deck?
Don't see why not. You can contribute it twice, don't you? I would assume you can.
Okay. This is quite a big attack,
Which
this one.
ally?
So instead of doing the dodge attack, I'm going to attack with the meat cleaver,
Yep.
and I'm going to pay a horror to do said attack.
Why does it cost you a horror?
If I take a horror, I get to deal an additional damage.
Okay.
And I get +2 because I got 3 or fewer sanity remaining. So I'm attacking at 5, 6, 7 with 2 resourcefuls.
7 against 4.
7 against 4. If I pass,
+3.
I get to take both my luckies back and heal a horror. If I fail, well, we're knackered, I reckon.
That's a biggie.
+3. Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, all
It's the +1
unnecessary.
that we keep stuck in.
Yeah. So I heal a horror.
Make sure it's near the top again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Take your lucky.
dies because that puts 2 damage on him, and I can take both my luckies back.
Nice.
Is that you done?
No, I've now got an extra turn left because it was just 1 move in
Fantastic.
and 1 attack, and I reckon.
If you just move back, you'll get another horror. won't
Yeah,
you?
that's the problem.
Right, so there's new FAQ 1.3, but this is going back to 2018,
Yeah.
that says if playing or gaining control of an asset would put an investigator above their slot limit, you must choose and discard other assets under your control simultaneously with the new asset entering the slot. This is different from the previous rule, which said if an investigator is at the limit and wishes to play or gain control of a different asset that would use that slot. The difference here is that with the way the rule is now worded, you only have to discard other assets if playing a card puts you above your slot limit. So it doesn't, I think.
No.
Previously, if I had an ally in play and wanted to play an ally, I would first have to discard the one. With the new rule, you only have to discard if playing a new ally would put you above your slot limit.
Right, so playing the new ally would not put me above my slot limit because
So you're
my slot
okay.
limit would increase.
Yeah,
So the FAQ does cover it.
the FAQ does cover it.
Nice.
Thank you very much, chat.
Right. So I think I'm going to do something which I don't like doing on my last action, which is draw a card.
Yep. You die. Right, so what happened over here while I was reading FAQ?
So I moved,
You did it, you killed it.
and then rather than doing the dodgy thingy, I whacked it with the meat cleaver.
Oh, okay.
I used both my resourcefuls to boost it up, which meant I got to take both of my luckies out of my discard pile because they were
Oh,
the
and
only
put them
other 2
back.
things in. And then I paid horror to increase the damage, which meant it dealt 2 damage to kill it in 1 blow. And then if you eliminate an enemy with it, you can heal a horror.
Wow. Okay. Complex meat cleaver.
Yes.
But ultimately, the thing that was there is no longer there.
It's no longer there.
No
Right,
longer
okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I've decided not to move back in here because I would end up taking a horror. Oh, and at the end of my turn,
Yeah.
Matey Boy
And then
heals
you
his
can
horror.
move in
And now I
and-
can move in, put it on him.
Yeah, because we don't need the clues. Right. Who's going next? Does anybody need healing?
Well, I could have a heal, but it's not super essential. I've got.
But there's no harm in me doing it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Have you done your?
I haven't done my.
But you've
one
only got
action.
one action.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was thinking I could move into here so that I can kill the acolyte next round.
But then it's going to attack you.
Well, one
Yeah,
health.
but-
It hits the dog kills it.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
That's true, actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it.
Okay, well, that's probably the best thing to do. But should I heal you before you go?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. Let's get me book of... Now, if you just sit down comfortably. Does it hurt if
Everything.
Does this hurt? Does this hurt? Where's that +1?
Yeah. No, it's Andy, so the -3s are going to be
yeah.
coming out now. There we go. You're trying to heal him and accidentally chopping his arm.
So,
off.
yeah, you either take 1 damage or I exhaust medical texts. I think I'll exhaust medical texts. That's probably the safest thing to do.
Works on everyone else. Comes to him and he's whacking me over the head with a book.
Oh, sorry.
Snap out of it.
Drink this water. Oh no, wait, that was the poison.
Explore.
Should I explore?
Yeah, might as
Go
well.
on, I'll explore. Oh, look.
Surprise, surprise.
Alright.
And it is connected. Which means I get we get the movement in there for the thing.
If you want.
Yeah, because.
Because that's 4 horror.
Oh
isn't
wait!
it?
Oh,
you don't wanna do that.
wait a minute!
Isn't it a force?
No, it's not another world location.
Ah.
But
Okay.
it's after you move from a pocket of time to a shattered location, or vice versa. Take 1 damage for each clue on that shattered location. So it's similar to this,
But was shattered.
but for shattered locations, and you can explore.
So we're going to get a bunch of new cards then.
I think we're going to
Sounds
get.
like
Well, there's a whole load of locations in
This,
here.
Yeah, and
one
this-
of these triggers, don't they?
Activates,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
So
yeah.
I move in there as part of the explore action. This now triggers. Right. What you see before you is truly staggering. Throughout these halls are hundreds of windows into places both ancient and futuristic. Once grand civilizations that came before even the earliest records of known history, and more still that have yet to be realized. The psychological weight of this discovery is almost more than your mind can bear. Humans are not the masters or caretakers of the earth. They are merely a footnote in a much longer history. A history which is about to be revised. Shuffle these set-aside, shattered locations into the exploration deck. 4, 5, 6.
Are we allowed a quick look at
Sure.
what they're connected to?
Each investigator shuffles the topmost hex treachery
They're all just connected to that.
in the encounter discard pile into the exploration deck. So basically, we take the 4 hex. There's one. There's one. There's one. And there's one. Okay.
There's a lot of them.
So they
tiny
get
ones.
shuffled in.
So 4 nasty ones and
Check the campaign log. If the relic is missing, which we
It
now
is.
know it is,
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely is. Yeah.
attach the set-aside Relic of Ages brackets unleash the time stream
Uh-oh.
6 good ones.
to a pocket of time under no investigator's control and advance to Act 3A, the Yithian Relic. Okay, so it's there. That's where the relic is. So basically what we're saying is all of those locations are off here.
Yeah.
So we need to just
Right.
have a bit of a shuffle around.
That one might as well go.
That can go over there, can't it? Right, so that's there. So the Yithian Relic. If you intend to mend the shattered timelines, you will need to find the Relic of Ages. It's there. Found it.
Found it. Job done.
And learn to harness its power. So from now on, as an action, you can search your deck or discard pile for the Relic of Ages and add it to your hand.
Right.
Okay,
Right,
that's going to be difficult.
Yeah.
As an action, if Relic of Ages is attached to your location and there are no clues on that location, take control of the Relic of Ages. Objective, if an investigator controls the Relic of Ages.
Okay.
So that's what we've got to do. We've got to get rid of these clues,
Yeah.
and as soon as we do, we can grab that.
Sounds
Okay.
simple enough.
And you've got a free investigate action from moving.
I have a
into
free investigate action because I moved.
Apparently you can
Oh.
still use the medical texts. Did you know that?
Oh, hang
even
on.
as-
Oh no, that's +1 when investigating. I can still use it. Why?
Apparently, yes. I think
Oh,
it's Scott
right.
that's mentioned it. He said even though it's exhausted, you can still use the medical test.
But if I fail, I can't exhaust it again, and therefore you deal
and therefore
damage.
it's bad. Isn't
And
it?
therefore you are
That's interesting.
chopping arms
So
off.
you can still
Yeah.
Gives you 1 freebie at it, basically.
you can still use a thing even though it's
just
exhausted.
more
Yeah,
dangerous.
I didn't think you could. That seems odd.
Have a quick look at exhaust on your
will.
list.
So I got a free investigate. Now at this point,
That's,
I'm considering
big
throwing
shrimp
stuff
value,
in
isn't it?
because I'm at 5.
Yeah.
Nice.
It is 5. If I put deduction in, I'm at +2.
Yeah. And that
Brilliant.
gets you additional clues.
Yeah, let's do that. So I'm putting deduction in. I'm at +2. No, hang on. Yeah, my words of power is not hurting me.
What about your Oh yeah, 5 takes magnifying glass takes you to 5.
Takes me
doesn't
to
it?
5.
Yeah.
That's only if there's one or more enemies here that have doom on them.
Yeah.
Which there
Oh,
isn't.
phew. Not yet.
Yay.
So actually, what am I at?
So
+3.
yeah.
So I get 3 clues.
Oh nice.
Wow.
Yeah,
Really?
I get 1 additional clue if I succeed. 2 additional clues if I succeeded by 2 or more.
Yeah, that's nice.
Brilliant. Okay.
Love spending XP. I've got 1 action
You've
left.
got another
yeah.
action.
Can you get in the next
Can
one as
you
well?
get the next one?
I'm thinking I need to play this safe.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I am going to pay 2 resources to think about things logically. If I've got a clue, heal 2 horror.
Okay.
Could I have a horror, please? Thank you. Right. Look at that. Done. Well, that was
Right.
a
I'll have
good
my
turn.
go then. This will be a lot quicker.
Yeah.
I mean, this is going to be an epic turn. if
I'll play
everybody's
Mitch for 2. That's not an action, and then moving in here is an action.
seen it. Hey.
Done.
What a turn.
That engages with you,
Yep.
and then it will attack you.
And the dog will bite it.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Right. So
Just
So-
Emily left.
Just me.
You want to come down here?
Could try it, couldn't
I
I?
mean,
Might as well.
what else is there to do?
That's all that's really important to do,
you got
isn't it?
anything
We're not
in your
bothered about this cultist here, are we?
Not
No,
right now.
not yet.
We don't need these clues at all. It's just
Got any
Just that
assets in
one.
your hand to play or anything? Or?
Well,
yeah. If you've got any setup and stuff to do,
Yeah.
not really. I've just got a flashlight. I'm thinking I could play to help me
Useful.
boost it to
Yeah.
5.
yeah.
Because I move for 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Play.
I mean, you
the
can explore
flashlight.
from here, but right now we don't need to
Don't really
explore from here
fancy
because we
doing
don't
that on
know.
the last
Yeah,
turn.
no.
And if these are shattered locations,
They
you're gonna
are.
get nasty
They're all
things
shattered
spawned.
Yeah,
locations.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So 1 action left of you.
1 action left.
Ah,
I am at.
I think we got it wrong.
Oh.
We did?
Problem.
Yeah. When you explore, draw the top card of the exploration deck. If it's a connecting location, put it into play, move to it. Do not take horror from the above forced ability when moving via this effect.
Oh. So we've
Oh.
actually just. sort
So, who... Because it's the same here.
of- yeah.
So basically, whoever explored and got here...
I think that was.
No, that came in because of a
I did
cultist.
because of a special card, didn't I? I
Yeah,
was
you took
forced
1
to
So
horror.
you can
do
you
it.
can definitely heal a horror.
I'm pretty sure you took 1 as well. Because you went into the same
I did.
time of thing as
Yes.
Emily.
There you go. We fixed it.
Yeah. So
I
then
think
we're about
so.
right.
So you can't die from the
from the forced
from the
effect
forced
of
effect
moving.
of yeah. Okay. There we go.
Okay. I'm currently at -1. So
So you-
0.
Um,
And then
are you all
plus
right
1.
putting stuff in? Putting as much as you want,
Plus
can't you?
1.
+2 is good because most of these are -2.
Yeah.
+3 almost guarantees it.
So the
Okay.
the flashlight
and I'll put
takes
my unexpected courage in it.
Yeah, flashlight takes it down to 3 shroud.
flashlight takes down to 3.
Oh, okay.
So you'd be at +1 with the flashlight.
Oh, right.
So
and then
You could either
so
put
+2 then,
so you're at +2.
because I did that one.
Yeah. Or you could take that back and do your unexpected courage and be at +3. But
Do you want to do one more to make it +3,
Yeah. Okay.
or the
I will
unexpected
do
courage?
the unexpected courage.
Okay.
So it's +3.
that's a good job as well.
There you go. So you get the clue. is it? It's
on the
here.
agenda, isn't it?
It's an action.
Oh,
What, to pick it up?
that's
No, it's not.
annoying.
Yeah, if the Relic of Ages is attached to your location and there are no clues on it, action, take control of the Relic of Ages.
Oh, right, so we don't have time to do that.
Next time.
No.
Right.
Who do we want to have control of it? You or Emily? Is it going to make a difference?
Probably
Maybe Paul.
Paul with his clue finding, maybe?
Maybe.
We might- I don't know. He'd
I mean, I like relics.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
My
true.
character likes relics.
Yeah.
I can have relic cards in my deck.
So are we all done?
Yes.
Yes.
All
Right.
done.
Enemy phase.
Enemies. That attacks you.
Acolyte attacks
You
me.
put the damage on the dog.
Yep.
The dog bites the acolyte back.
Yep.
The acolyte dies.
There we go.
Nice. This one doesn't do anything. That's not an enemy. That's an enemy.
Yep.
That doesn't do anything.
Nothing.
No other enemies.
There's no hunters, is there?
There's no hunters.
Okay.
Right. Shortcut.
I got my weakness, but luckily there's no hunters to come after us this time.
Okay. Right. One doom on the agenda. There's 3 doom.
3 do.
We got rid of all of the rest of it.
Yes,
Wow.
because Alan killed.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ancient Evils. There we go. You wanted more Doom.
That's actually not a bad time to do it. Creeping Darkness. Attached to the Nexus of Nakai. Place 1 doom on Creeping Darkness. Run out of doom over here. Formless Spawn gets +4 health. It's dead.
Thank God for that.
And for 2 actions, test willpower 3 or check your supplies. If you succeed or you have torches, discard Creeping Shadows. So it's a bit dark,
Yeah.
basically.
And he has a torch.
Ooh.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's just there as a doom.
As a Doom, yeah. So, which
Any
we
way
can.
we can get rid of it?
Yeah, 2 actions. You've got the torch.
Yeah.
You can do 2 actions to get rid of it, or you can do a willpower test. But either way, it costs 2 actions.
Right, that's my card done.
Is that your card?
Yep.
Yeah, so get rid of that.
Ancient Evils, place 1 doom on the current agenda. This
not
effect can
quite.
cause the current agenda to advance.
That's 6.
Done.
Don't
Done.
want another Ancient
There's
Evils.
3 in the deck.
There's 3 in the
isn't there?
deck.
Ancient, no, it's not. Creeping Darkness again.
Oh,
Um,
so that's the same again.
so it is a Doom, but
It doesn't
can't
cause the agenda
advance.
to advance.
No, but it will next round if we
It
don't get rid
will
of
absolutely
both
going
of
to
them.
pop.
Yeah, and that's going to cost a lot of actions.
Yeah.
Just 4 actions.
Yeah.
To
Why
save us
just
one
let
round.
it pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
shall I go first?
Yes. Take the book. Take
I'm going to spend an action
The relic.
to take control of the Relic of Ages. Uh-oh. Right. So, I just put it here, don't I?
Yep.
There you go.
See if-
Doesn't use a slot, does it?
No.
No.
In your hands, you hold the key to fixing all of this. It hums and vibrates with immense power, power that seems to grow and flourish as you visit other timelines. For the remainder of the scenario, if the Relic of Ages leaves play for any reason, shuffle each location attached to it into the exploration deck and reset the deck to Act 3A. Right. Check the campaign log. If Ikitaka is set against you, I don't think she is.
Yeah. She is.
Is she?
Yeah, she hates us now. So does Alejandro. So
Oh
does
no,
everybody.
because that's the
right
next
now.
one. If Alejandro is set against you.
Oh, really?
Right. So, if Ikitaka is set against you, the thing that was once your companion slithers out of the darkness, hissing,
Oh dear.
Yig will have his way. Velusia will be returned to us. Spawn the set-aside Ikitaka, scion of Yig, in the Nexus of Nakai.
What did we do to turn Ikitaka against us? Can't remember now.
I don't think we did anything that was our fault. I
just got
think
out
we
the
just
bed
didn't
the
do
wrong
very
side.
well.
We were just rubbish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. 24 health.
That's,
But you can parley.
Yay.
Oh,
Plead for your life.
if you succeed, flip the card over and read its text. I'm not going to flip it over. 'cause we
Yeah,
don't
the
want to
story
spoil
text
it.
on the back.
Wisdom
If
5.
Alejandro is set against you, fools, are you blind? Alejandro motions to the worlds before him. Your kind stands no chance against the ravages of time. Spawn the set aside Alejandro, or is he, in a pocket of time. Who then engages with one of us.
Maybe Emily, she can dodge him.
Me,
You can
so
evade
I
him.
can evade him, hopefully.
Or what's his parley?
Oh, yeah, he has a parlay.
Test books.
Can plead for your life.
Yeah.
If you succeed, you flip this card over and resolve its text.
Okay. Act 4A. Mend the Shatter. Each window you step through seems to empower the relic. Once the artifact is fully powered, you can use it to mend the shattered timelines and prevent catastrophe. So as an action, if you are at a shattered location with no clues, you can test Willpower or Books 3. If you succeed, attach your location face down to the Relic of Ages. Each investigator and enemy at that location is moved to a pocket of time. An objective, if the number of locations attached to the Relic of Ages is equal to 1 plus the number of investigators who started the game, advance. So we need to go to these places, clear them of clues, and then spend an action to do a test, to take that location, attach it to the relic here.
Yeah.
Needs to be 5 of them.
And then we automatically move back here. And we've got to do that 5 times.
That seems excessive.
And that's the last act.
I feel like we should parley with an attacker as a priority.
Because
that thing's got Hunter and it's got 24 health and it's probably going to be a problem otherwise.
Alejandro's
I mean, she looks a bit angry.
That's
Yeah.
Paul
To be honest.
and Emily. Then.
And it's only an investigative 5, so I'm sure you can do that with a few attempts.
And Emily can power up.
You
her
can power it up.
books.
Yeah,
You only
so
need to
that
do it
might be-
once.
Yeah.
So if Emily can take care of that, that should give us some options.
You just get loads of resources.
Yeah.
Use your hyper awareness.
I got to do that with Alejandro first.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. She's engaged Alejandro.
Does he have a parley option as well?
Yeah.
He does.
So exactly the same. So yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I feel like we want to get them on side.
Yeah, I think so. Well, maybe if we'll go.
Okay. So that was my first action, I believe.
Yeah.
And all of that triggered from my first action.
Yeah.
Anybody want healing? Um,
And you got nothing that can boost to do a parlay of your pool.
I do. I can do a +1.
Yeah, probably need at least plus. Wow.
Does Paul need to do the action to attach it because he's got the relic? I think anybody. The action is on the act card, so anybody can do it. And you attach the location to here. So should I go exploring? Should I go wandering around?
I suppose so, since
Yeah.
we need that.
Okay, off I go then. Second action, I'll explore.
Well, that's one of the bad ones gone.
Yeah.
So it's connected to here.
Oh, does that still go?
It's
Yeah,
not that one
it's
again.
connected to Nexus of Nakai.
So that means you
That's
go to it
annoying.
though, and then you have to go back through the Nexus
yeah.
of Nakai.
Oh,
That's annoying.
that
But
is-
maybe you can parlay with Iktaka then.
Doubt it.
No?
Very much doubt it. Where's all the clues gone? I thought you gave me loads of clues. Oh,
Well,
there's
there's
one.
one there.
Right, so there's one clue on it. It's got a shroud value of 3. It's connected to that.
And you have to move into it, do you?
And yeah, when you explore, put it into play and move to it, but
I
do
don't
not
know how,
take
'cause
damage.
you're not connected.
No.
No.
Well, it's
It's-
weird.
yeah.
Transported
transported.
magically.
So I'm between worlds.
Yeah. So you probably just want to. You don't want to come walking into here.
No, but if I
Not
stay,
unless you
take
can
the
dodge
clue,
it.
aren't you, first? Because otherwise you get a horror.
yeah, if I leave here and go to here, I take a horror.
Yeah. It's a free.
We don't need the clue. We don't need clues at all.
No.
We only need clues from the shattered locations.
So that was
True.
turn 2. Wasn't
That was my second action. I got one action left.
it? Yeah.
My shortcut isn't going to help
No, because it's
because I play it, I move to there,
Yeah.
and then that engages with me.
Yeah. I mean, you could move to there, and then I could come in, engage with it, and evade it, and then sod off.
I might just
But
stay
then
here
you-
and take the horror.
Yeah.
Not that bothered about it, to be honest.
No, it's probably the best way. To
Okay,
be honest.
so my third action will be to play Preposterous Sketches, because the last time I played this, everything went wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Play if there's a clue on your location, draw 3 cards. So I've basically gone there and there's some writing on the wall. I'm going to have a look at it.
So now you draw your 2 weaknesses.
Yeah.
Hey!
Wow.
Including one of my new cards that I put in.
Oh, lovely stuff.
Right, so
That's
you're
your
done.
go.
That is me done, and at the end of the round, I will take a damage and a horror.
Okay. So do we go with Emily next and have a parlay?
Yeah, let's see what
Parlaying.
Emily can do.
So, you need
So-
to
You've got the
parlay
resources
5.
to boost it up.
So
Yeah.
parlay for your first action then.
Yeah. Alright.
So what is it? A parlay test of 5.
Yeah.
A 5.
What
So
are you?
want. So
I've
it's
got
4.
4
So it's either
naturally.
all 4 resources or some cards to back it up.
Yeah. Probably want to be at +3, I think, to make
So
it
we'll
fairly
leave
safe.
Definitely, yeah. It's not one you
Yeah.
want to be doing at anything other than +3.
It's got alert.
3.
That's if you try and evade it and
And
fail,
1.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So that puts you at +3.
Yeah. +3.
Yay!
What's the cultist?
It's -2, and if you don't
Okay.
succeed by at least 1, a
I
cultist
have.
gets a doom. There you go.
Okay, that's good.
So success.
So we get to see what's on the other
the
side.
Flip it over if you want to read it out.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, it's a bit of an essay.
Do you want to read it, or do you want me to read it?
I'd be taking that option as well.
Alejandro, if it is really him beneath that guise of humanity, contemplate your words. Very well, we will spare you, but only if you assist the Brotherhood. He motions to the gateways all around you. Your kind was not the first to inherit the earth. You know this now, from your travels. We tried to get you to understand, but in your stubbornness you would not listen. Hear me now. The creatures that drove us to ruin will return. They will wipe humanity off this planet, and the only evidence of your existence will live on in Nokotus. But together we can stop them. Join us, and you may yet save the earth and yourselves. The investigators must decide. I could never turn my back on humanity. Flip this card back over, exhausted and unengaged. For the remainder of the scenario, you cannot parlay with Alejandro Vela. Or, I accept. Remove this card and Act 4A, mend the shatter from the game, and advance to the set-aside Act 4A time lock. From the remainder of the scenario, you cannot parlay with Iktaka, and cultist enemies do not engage or attack you.
Ooh, so we have to choose between Iktaka and Alejandro.
Probably should have seen that one coming.
Which of them do I trust more?
What, the cultist or the...
I trust Iktaka more than Alejandro.
Yeah.
He's been unhelpful from the beginning.
Well, he has, but that's because he's been working for the Yithians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I trust Alejandro and the Yithians.
Yeah,
I
I
made that
think-
clear last time.
I think
You
I'm.
did.
I think I'm more with the Yithians rather than the snaky people. The Yithians are the aliens, aren't they? And
Yeah,
then Yig
yeah.
is the.
That
yeah.
captured us and took us away, and
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got back.
Yeah, I'm with. I think I'm with the.
My only concern is if we go with the other one. We've done this.
Yeah.
We've done this now.
Yeah.
If we just say yes here, we're all right.
Yeah.
If we say no, then this goes back face down and engage,
We've
and
got
then
to
we've
start
got to
all
go
over
again.
again.
Emily's got to
That's-
save up 4
Yeah.
resources. No, I think that's the way to go.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah,
go
yeah,
with it.
yeah.
Who doesn't want to join a cult?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I accept. Right, so remove this card and Act 4A. So all that stuff that I read, forget that. We're not doing that anymore. We are doing
It's another plan.
this instead. So for the remainder of the scenario, we cannot parlay with the attacker, but cultists are not going to attack us.
Oh.
We can still attack them, I assume. Right. Time lock. Each window you step through seems to empower the relic. Once the artifact is fully powered, you can use it to prevent the destruction of Nokotus and the Yithians. Or will you use it to prevent the destruction of Nokotus and the Yithians? So, it's the same.
Oh.
It's exactly the same in what we do. We still have to go to the shattered locations.
Yeah.
We clear them of clues. We do the test. If we succeed, we turn that. We attach it to here. But this time, it's only Nokotus. We have to find Nokotus with the silent P per Nokotus. Attach that to the Relic of Ages in advance. So we don't need to do 5. We only
Okay.
need to do 1.
Oh, okay.
But it needs to be a specific one.
The specific one. Well,
And we
that's good.
cannot now parlay with
Iktaka.
Iktaka.
Okay.
So she's going to come after us.
Yeah.
Should we start burning her then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Got to be done, isn't it?
That was just one go, wasn't it?
Whose go is it?
That was yes.
Me.
Yeah, Emily.
That was your first
I
action.
spoke to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Explore.
Exploring.
Yeah.
Are you sure about this?
We've got to find
No,
it.
but go for it.
Which one are we looking for?
You found Atlantis. Cool.
That's not the one we're at.
No, but it's
No, but it's
Atlantis.
pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I count that as a victory, no matter what.
Yeah.
2 clues.
2 clues.
We're out of clues here.
I got some clues.
Forced. After a tentacle symbol is revealed during a skill test at any location, place 1 doom on Atlantis, and then if there's 3 or more, remove it from the game. Each enemy and investigator that was there is defeated.
Well, that's okay. We don't draw any tentacles.
No.
Okay. I think for my last go.
Do you want to move there as a free thing?
Probably
Or is
not.
it not worth it?
Are you
Because
I don't think it's
because
worth
we
it.
just need to find. We don't
just
need
need
We
it.
don't need it.
That.
Don't need
Yeah.
it.
And it is a may move there, is it? Not
Yeah.
that you have to.
The rules for exploring, I think, are
And
amazing.
it's
Yeah.
shattered, so bad stuff can appear.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't.
So for my last go, I'll just take a resource,
Yeah.
readying
Sounds okay.
things, because I don't trust doing an explore on the last.
Yeah.
Right. Do you want me to go here and evade her?
I think so. Because otherwise she's going to move and attack.
Yeah.
Yes.
So 1 move here.
Oh, hello.
She goes. Rah.
It's
I go.
you again. So she engages with you.
She engages with me, and then for my second, for a second action,
You take a
yes,
horror,
I take a
which
horror,
you put on
which
Peter.
on my mate Pete. So for the second action, I will.
Pete who gets scared and then forgets
and then
about it.
forgets about it, yeah, because he's that stupid. He can't even remember what scared him.
You don't remember
5
when that
minutes
big
ago.
snake creature came out and no, what? No.
I don't remember.
-2. If you fail, shuffle the topmost hex treachery in the encounter discard pile into the exploration deck.
No, we're all good.
You didn't fail.
Because I've got agility 6.
You've got 6.
Yeah, 5, 6.
So 1 damage on each attacker, 23 to go.
Well, so I can put a damage on her, or I
or-
can move to a connecting location.
Move.
Well, we're probably going to need to dodge her again next turn.
Yeah, that's what.
Because
Oh, I
she's
see what
gonna
you
keep
mean.
Yeah.
coming, isn't she?
So maybe this time I will start to. Shall I start to whittle her away?
Are you just going to stay there and evade her then for the rest of the game?
Well, only for maybe next turn as well, because
Yeah.
by then I'm going to have a lot of flamethrower.
Okay. But your
And
flamethrower
what's-
is only 4 damage.
Yes, but I've only got to do it 6 times.
It's 6 per investigate.
Only.
I mean, I can have a crack at her with a meat cleaver.
Is it worth it?
How much damage can you do with it?
Well, it's 1 damage. If I commit a horror, it's 2 damage. I'm attacking her with 5, so I'm
I mean,
at
if
plus
you wait
1.
until next round for that, I could give you a vicious blow to assist.
I mean, I suppose the other question is, what else can I do this round?
Take resources and cards? Or are you alright for them?
I mean, I've got 7 cards, 2
What's the
resources.
fight skill on attack? It's only 4,
4,
isn't it?
yeah. So I mean, I'll be attacking with a plus 1.
Do what you want to do.
Yeah. What? How many? I mean, your flamethrower, Andy.
It's 4, isn't
It's
it?
all
4
do
damage.
So
per
I might be
attack.
able to knock off 4 damage in the meantime. I don't need extra resources. I reckon I might. I won't power my meat cleaver up, but I think I'll have a swing at it.
And why are you at +1? Because it's agility instead of...
No, it's plus 1 fight for this attack, plus 2 if I have 3 or fewer sanity remaining. So plus 2 puts me at 5. And
Oh,
she's
because
at
you're a
4.
little bit crazy.
Yeah.
You go
I'm
crazy
just
with the meat cleaver.
going
I mean,
crazy
that
with the meat cleaver.
happens to me usually on a Thursday. So.
Yeah, indeed. Hey, there we go.
So with that extra
Perfect.
damage.
Just 1 damage.
Well, I guess it's my go then.
Yeah.
So I'll reload the flamethrower for action number 1.
Put in 4 ammunition on it.
Well, only 3 sadly.
3. Okay.
But it's okay. I've got more ammo to come. For second action, I'll move here. And for my third action,
That's
I'll,
not engaged with you, is it? That's now.
no,
That's
no,
now
it's
there.
Yeah.
I'll attack with overpower and vicious blow, just to make sure.
Oh, so you can use vicious blow on somebody else, can't you? Because it's just a
I
skill
could,
card.
But
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
plus
yeah,
1
yeah.
whoever I use it on. So assuming I don't hit an auto fail or something equally nasty like the tablet, I believe. Yeah, that'll do.
Yay.
So that's 5 damage
And you draw a card.
and a card.
We might need some of the 3s. You're taking 7.
Yeah.
Nice.
We all done?
Yep.
We are.
Enemies. So attacker, no, not yet. So there's no enemies
Nope.
apart from this one that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
So
He's
reset.
a friend now.
At which point attacker readies and engages with one of you two.
Might as well be me.
Yep, you're going to need to dodge this round, aren't you?
Yeah.
She's got 7 damage, so 17.
And then draw up.
And then draw and get a resource. Check hand size. Next round.
I'm actually getting to the point where I might have to ditch
Pop,
some
poppity
cards.
pop. We are popping. Yeah. Okay. So the doom gets removed, and we move to agenda 3A. So if I'm eliminated, we move straight to agenda 3B, which is end.
Right.
So 3A, snapped threads. Time shattered of purgatory, endless, awful, this in forever, lost is no you. This is hard to read. Everything, terrifying, false, different, are they but, comma, repeat, on, out, play, future, and, comma, present, past, your from moments changed has continuity, the blink, you, time, each, between, in, everything, and reverse in order, in, out, play actions, your, here, got, you, how, recalled, cannot, you, but occurred, yet, not, have that, things, remember, you, alter, to, continues, time, of, flow, the.
And read that one backwards.
The flow of time continues to alter. You remember things that have not yet occurred, but you cannot recall how you got here. Your actions play out in order, in reverse, and everything in between. Each time you blink, the continuity has changed. Moments from your past, present, and future play out on repeat. But are they different? False, terrifying. Everything you know is lost forever in this awful, endless purgatory of shattered time. It's quite hard reading backwards.
I can imagine it is. I find it hard reading forward. So
Forced. If an investigator with the... Yeah, same as before. 12 doom, and we lose the game.
right.
Right. Well. Oh, we've got to take these cards, haven't we?
Yep. Oh. It's a mysterious chanting. Place 2 doom on the nearest cultist.
Do we have any other cultist in play?
Not a cultist.
No,
Are we?
that's the only one.
I mean, I can go in and take him out,
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to attack us, but
No.
it doesn't stop us.
attacking them.
Speaking of cultists,
Got another one?
yeah, so it says it doesn't attack us. Does that mean it still engages with us or not?
I've no idea.
I'll look it up.
Yeah.
It seems a bit weird that it says will not attack you, but what does that exactly mean?
They could see their way.
It says do not engage or attack you.
Oh,
right,
Okay,
okay,
so it
there
just
you go.
appears.
There's a cultist here.
Although if they pick up too much doom, we might want to kill it
Exactly.
anyway. Sorry, mate.
Yeah.
I've got a test.
He's still Hunter.
Willpower.
He's still going to follow us around. He's just going to...
Hello.
Hello!
Get out of the way.
Testing a willpower of 4. I'm at minus 3.
Fail, place 1 clue from the token pool on each location other than Nexus of Nakai. Well, we don't mind that, do we?
Right now, we don't mind that.
No.
That's going to happen because I'm
Okay.
on minus 3.
That's absolutely fine. We don't mind it. So.
-5. Oh, and if you don't succeed by at least 1, put a doom on the nearest cultist enemy.
Oh, okay. Well,
Sorry.
Where is that the nearest one? Where are you?
There, so
There.
yes, it
1,
is
2.
equal.
Yeah.
Someone's going to have to go
So
kill him.
1 on every location,
Yeah.
other than
the
Nexus
The
of
Nexus
Nakai.
of Nakai.
But we don't care about clues.
I need some more clues. I keep using them all.
whereabouts do you need?
There, 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 and I think that's it.
And last one.
Wow.
Oh, same thing.
Ugh.
Fabulous.
Clues
Which is
everywhere.
fine, other than the fact that Paul's got to go around and put more clues on. You never know, I might pass it. I do not.
I've got a 3 one. Do you want to put a 3 on there?
Yeah, stick a 3 on there.
Sorry. I'll leave 1.
Yeah, so then 1 on there, 1 on there, 1 on there, 1 on there, 1 on there. Clues everywhere, but we don't need them.
No.
As I say, it's not actually hurting us at all.
Right.
So what's our plan?
So I think if I go first,
We basically have to explore
We've got
until
to
we find
we've
that
got to
location.
explore until we find Nakotas, clear it of clues,
yeah,
and then we're done,
yeah,
Yeah.
whilst also stopping Iktaka from killing us.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think if I go first, if I unengage, so I evade, don't put the damage on it, move. Oh no, because I can't directly. He won't engage with me, will he?
No,
So
technically no.
The cultist will not.
Okay, so fine.
So
I
you
will,
have to spend an action to engage with them before you can attack them.
But I'll just probably wallop him with a meat cleaver.
Because you can't attack enemies unless you're engaged with them, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll probably just wallop him with a meat cleaver. So. Okay.
Do we need you to wander off and kill the acolyte now?
Oh, no, of course you can. No, yeah.
Yeah.
An enemy has to be engaged with somebody
Yeah.
for somebody to attack them.
Oh, okay. So I can't
believe.
even attack him.
I don't believe so.
He just sat there. Okay.
Yeah. This I got this from when playing Dunwich, and there's those twittery owl things.
Yeah. So I mean,
Because they're aloof, so they never engage.
We've got a bit of time.
Yeah,
to
we're
go
not in
wander off
danger
and
of
kill
the Doom
there.
advancing, so we
Yeah.
don't need to kill him yet. So I think
Yeah.
if you
Not
just
quite.
focus
on this
attacker.
guy. Fine. So.
I'm now concerned about moving from this location because there's 3 clues on it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you probably need to evade.
Evade.
so that-
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Evade.
Minus
Cultist.
2.
Is that still -2?
Cultist is -2, but if you didn't succeed by 1, we get a doom on a cultist.
Okay. Well, that's
That's
not
fine.
too bad because he'll be going anyway. And then I will put.
I feel like the cultist symbol should be +2 now that we're on our side.
Yeah. And I'll put my
Cool.
damage on there. So I suppose the question is, do I go and do some exploring, or do I sit here and try and put another couple of damage on it?
I think it's
Well,
explore.
In theory, I've got 16 damage with the flamethrower. What's she on already?
So
Okay.
I've taken her down to. She's got 8 damage on
What,
her.
what I just said
24
about
in
not
total.
attacking enemies
Yeah.
if they're not engaged, forget that. That's only if they're aloof.
Ah, okay.
So an aloof enemy cannot be attacked unless somebody has engaged it.
with it, but that guy I could have just come
Yeah,
down.
you
and
can
gone,
just go in and
"Boop."
kill it. Yeah.
He'll go, hello friend, and I'll just go,
Yeah.
wallop. Yeah. See you later. So you can technically kill it
Well,
if you passed every test.
if I passed all of these, that's 16 damage.
Yeah. Obviously, 3 of them would be this turn.
But that would only put her on. Yeah, how many she got on her? 8.
8.
8. Okay, so
So,
yeah.
yeah, so
that
she's-
would do it
Yeah.
in theory.
So maybe I just go down to there, do an explore action,
Yeah.
and then worst case scenario, next turn she turns back round, engages with you, you don't kill her, in which case I run back
Yeah.
up, engage her, and evade
So
her.
yeah, backup plan if I fail to kill her.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
So I think move down to here
2.
for 2
Explore.
and do an explore.
Explore. Go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
A tear in time.
That's not the one we
For
were
each
after.
point you fail by, you must either lose 1 action or take 1 horror.
Andy's favourite card.
Yeah. I'm actually going to have to discard down. Gee, this, I can't see us needing that. Famous last words. Oh, no, that's an asset, so I can play that. No, let's just stick with it. But I might need all 3 actions to come back and save Andy next time, mightn't I?
Well, not really, because worst case scenario, it hits me. It's what, 1
Take a bit of damage.
damage
Yeah,
and 2
that's
horror,
true,
and I've already
yeah.
got a dog, so
Yeah, we're not as on the edge as we were
yeah.
at the start.
I should be okay.
But I can't see that card there. Fast. Play when you are assigned damage and or horror that would defeat you. Cancel up to 4 of that damage and or horror.
Nah, not going to happen. Not at this stage, don't think.
Yeah, so I can probably get rid of that. To back it up.
Okay.
Save me, I'm in an RE. This is where I auto-fail it anyway. -3. Okay. So that means I lose 1 action or take 1 horror. I think I will take a horror and
Okay.
put it on Peter.
Yeah.
Cool. And that goes in there, and at least it's cleared one of those out the deck.
Yeah. Was that your last action?
That was my last action.
Okay.
Right, I'll do some burning now then.
You do
Yeah.
some burning.
Yeah.
Token.
Oh,
Yeah, can't forget my favourite.
no, indeed.
So what's that? Fight of 4.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be on 8, so that's a +4.
Cool. Yay.
Okay, so that's
4 damage.
4 damage.
Minus 2. Did you fail by at least? Did you succeed by at least 1?
I did.
Yes.
Okay.
That's another
Fight
4 damage.
with a +4. But then again, this is a 5 XP card.
Yeah.
So this is why it's good.
6 XP because it's errated.
Oh, right. Okay, because it was too good.
I need 2 more burns to kill it, is that correct?
Yeah, because it's got 16 damage and it's 24 in total. So that's 8 more, so 2 more burns.
It might be in my best interest to play an emergency cash instead of doing the burn this turn.
What, while it's unengaged?
Yeah, because that way I can play the Venturer next turn as a free action and get 3 burn attempts instead of 2 and an opportunity attack. So I will play that. Yeah, he's not engaged with me, so it's not going to hurt me. So just gain 3 resources.
Adam's made a good point in the chat.
What's that?
You invited Pete out on a date. He didn't realise.
Yeah.
He thought he was just going to go to the movies.
Yeah, I like that. And then, we bump into these strangers that we've never
Who are
met
these
before.
people?
Yeah.
Some crazy guy with a flamethrower.
Yeah.
Right. Us two?
Yeah.
Do you want to go first? Because if you get the thing...
If I get the thing. Let's explore.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun. No.
Nope. But we're getting rid of the cards.
Racked by time. Oh no.
Test willpower.
Testing will.
Not bad. Everybody to shattered location also has to do the test. Currently nobody.
Yeah. And then if you fail, you take 2 damage.
Probably will.
I can heal you.
Maybe.
Minus.
Oh, this Relic of Ages is bad.
Okay. Failed.
Failed. So that's 2 damage, isn't it?
2 damage.
If I'm exploring
Yeah.
and I'm carrying the Relic of Ages
Yeah.
and I get a treachery card,
Yeah.
I shuffle it back into the exploration deck after resolving it.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
So I shouldn't be exploring.
You shouldn't be exploring,
No,
okay.
so Emily's got to do all the exploring.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3, 4, 5. If I take another one, it's gonna kill me though.
It could do, couldn't it?
It probably won't. Well, it won't be another racked by time.
Yeah.
It
But
won't be.
I don't think so. But if you wanted to wait there and do
Okay.
some resources, I can come in not this turn, not next turn.
It's calling for you.
It is calling the
Going
line.
for it. It's the Ruins of New York.
Ooh.
Shattered Future Ruins card. 3 clues on it. After it enters play, put the top card of the lead investigator's deck into play at this location, face down,
What?
or 2 cards if there are 3 and 4 investigators in the game. Treat each of those cards as flying polyp enemies with 2 fight, 2 health, 2 evade, 1 damage, and the monster trait. So basically, it's a future New York which has been taken over by flyy creatures. Which are those 3? But we just ignore it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just don't bother going
We
there.
don't need to go there.
We do not need to go there.
That was it, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
No, that was
No,
2 goes.
2 goes. So you've got 1 more.
I'm
Oh, is
just
it
going
just
to take a
explore and
resource.
explore?
I'm not going to
Okay. Yeah,
like
Okay.
tempt fate with the last.
Well, I don't want to move from here.
No.
Oh, but if I stay here, I take damage at the end of the round.
Yeah.
Did I do that last time?
I
don't think I did.
No, I
think
don't
so.
think so.
I don't think I did. I think I cheated.
So do you want to sort of do explore,
Move.
move? Yeah.
No,
Can you
investigate,
explore?
investigate, move.
That's what. Sorry, that's what. I
Yes.
keep saying explore instead of investigate.
Yeah.
That's been a running
Yeah.
theme.
I mean, why
throughout
isn't this cause this bloke helping me?
Yeah, you should be looking.
It's
Shouldn't
like,
he?
come on.
Should be helping.
Should be. Right. So I'm 5 while investigating. The shroud value is 3, so I'm at a +2. I'm going to put in an ancient stone because it's no use at all at this point in the campaign. So I'm at a +3. Okay. So I've got a clue. Second action, do the same. And I won't put anything in. This is +2. Can I still do this? Yeah, there's no enemies here with Doom on them.
Nope.
This seems a really weak.
I suppose it's one of those. It's either
There have been a lot
every
of
so often
cultists
it'll
with
knacker you,
Doom.
won't
Yeah.
it, completely.
Oh, -2, but I didn't fail because I'm at +2.
Yeah.
So we're okay. Okay, and then my third action is to move from there, which I take a horror. And I'm now here. Hello.
Hello.
And does anything happen here?
No, because this guy is here, but exhausted.
Right.
Right, we're done.
We are done.
Cool.
So any monsters? Doesn't do anything. This one has Hunter.
So
It comes here
Yeah.
and says hello.
then
We've got these, but these don't have Hunter. So they're just flying around New York.
Yeah.
Okay.
That readies.
Engages
Engages with one of us too.
Yep. I'll have this one. Thank you very much.
Okay. And we all get a card and a resource. Got my mate Jake.
Oh crap.
Oh, I don't like
Bad
the sound of
times.
that crap.
Yes. I will discard each ally from my hand, which is unfortunate. No more flamethrower ammo.
Oh, you've got an ally that gives you ammo when it
Yeah.
comes into play. Okay.
Well, I have 2 of them, so hopefully the other one is going to turn up.
Right. We all taking our cards and stuff? End of the
Yes.
round? Did you say you had to discard down? Or are you okay?
No, because I spent that card backing up, so
Encounter
8
deck.
again.
Maybe it's more important to have the ammo and ditch the dog and Mitch. That's quite harsh.
Is it discard all allies in
Well,
play?
no, I've only got to discard 1, so I'll ditch the dog and I'll keep that.
Discard an ally in play.
Yeah,
Wasn't the
all
dog
the
going
ones
to-
from your hand.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, I'll discard the dog.
You didn't need the dog for
I
anything.
don't. You didn't
Well,
need it? I thought you needed
I,
it.
I do, but I need the ammo more.
Okay.
Okay.
Encounter deck.
Yeah. Doom on here.
Kick
Oh,
the
yeah.
dog and he runs away.
Yeah.
Doesn't advance.
It's another tear in time. My favourite.
Oh,
So let's see how many actions I
How
can
many
use
actions do you want to lose this time?
Yeah.
Do I have anything to throw into this one?
Paul can also
Sadly
throw in,
not.
can't he? If you've got anything.
Willpower.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm at +1, but I'll draw a -3. I would like at least 2 actions. So that
I can
kill
I
the
can put
thingy.
one in. It's shortcut, which is basically a free movement. Is it worth it? I think it probably is.
Yeah, probably. And
I'll give you a +1.
Yeah. Okay. So that puts me at +2. That's not too bad.
Should give you the 2 actions you need to kill the.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
I didn't need
I get to
throw
keep all my actions.
It's an acolyte. Spawns at an empty location.
it. Good, good.
That should have gone.
Yeah.
Well, we have plenty of empty locations. Doesn't matter.
Should we put him on that one?
Yeah, let's put him over there.
And he's a cultist, is he?
He is, but I don't want. No, put him here.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's meet him.
Lost in time. Non-story asset I control into my deck.
So, any of those 3? Flashlight,
Yeah,
We'll
it's
get rid of the
gotta be, isn't it?
flashlight.
possibly.
Yeah.
What did I take that horror for? I remember putting it on there.
Can't remember, but it should have gone. I think at the end of the round.
So, yeah, it goes at the end of my turn, though. Did I take it after I had my turn or not?
Don't remember.
Can't remember what you took it for.
No, I can't remember. Sorry, but I'll have a think. I'll do this first anyway. Shadowed. If there are no cultist enemies in fair game, so take one horror. Okay. Otherwise, find the cultist enemy nearest to you. Place 1 doom on that enemy.
I guess we pick this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With brother cultist.
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah,
nearest.
Yeah,
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 have to kill him then.
Place 1 doom on that enemy and test willpower X, where X is that enemy's fight value. If you fail, take 2 horror.
3, because it gets stronger for Doom that's on it.
Frustrating.
We need to find this Narcotus, don't we? Quick.
Me. Passed it.
battle card's done. So it's our go.
Shall I start by burning it,
Do you want to do that? Yeah.
So I'll play this one as a reaction, so no opportunity attack.
Okay.
That comes in with 3 supplies. I'll exhaust 1 to get an ammo on the flamethrower. So I got 3 tries, and I need to get 2 successes. Yeah, that's plus 4.
Well, should do it.
What's a skull?
-2 or -4 if the Relic of Ages is at your location, which it is.
Minus
Oh,
4
it
is
is.
fine.
Yeah.
-4 is fine. 4 damage to attacker. Oh.
And then same again.
-4.
Okay.
Dead.
Attacker's
Hey.
dead.
Vengeance or victory?
Victory.
Hey.
Victory.
It's there.
Right, I have an
It's just
entire
this button.
action to spare.
What's that?
And that's
Okay.
vengeance.
Burn the cult.
Oh, that's vengeance.
Yeah, those
could
are
you want me to
vengeance.
burn
the
That's
cultist
as well?
victory.
Might as well. He's got to do
It's
one.
got 3 health.
It's got
Yeah,
3
sorry,
health.
mate, but
Yeah, fine. So what's his fight score?
2.
3.
3. Yes.
Yes,
it gets
3.
boosted for the.
0
Do-
plus 5.
Yeah, there we go.
Dead.
Isn't this fun?
Yeah. When you finally get the flamethrower out, it's
But that's
really
it.
good, isn't it?
Right. So, I
Do we want Emily or I to do some exploring?
might go first and move and then heal Emily.
Okay, yeah, that's a good shout.
Yeah.
So first action I move to here. Second action I will heal you.
Oh, I can get
Or
rid
try
of that
to.
one now as well.
I'm at +2. Oops. That's -2. So I've succeeded.
Yeah.
So you can heal the damage, but I put a thing on a cultist.
We need to kill him soon.
We
Yeah.
don't.
And that's 4 horror if we go in that room.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I can just about take it.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Shall I do it again?
I wouldn't say no if I'm going to be exploring.
Yep.
Who knows?
I'll do it
what.
again.
Yeah.
Again. +2. Same again.
Oh, so now
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. He's there chanting away. He's like, look, you're on our side. Stop bloody
Yeah.
chanting.
Doing it.
Yeah,
Right.
We're gonna have to take some beatings and then
Yeah.
kill him.
I am done.
Right.
Um,
Should I start exploring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it. We need to find
Yeah.
this place.
Explore. Dun dun dun.
What'd you get?
Tearing time. Oh my god.
oh, I should-
There can't be that many bad cards
There's
left
only
in
1
this
left,
deck.
I think.
Wow. Okay.
If I counted it correctly. Or 0, because I've got
0,
5
because
tokens
there's
left. And
Yeah. Okay.
oh, wow, and that's, yeah, you're
at
a 1
-2.
for that, aren't you?
Well, what's this going to do?
For each point you fail by, you've got to either lose 1 action or take 1 horror.
Yeah. So worst case, you lose your actions.
Well, yeah, although if she hasn't got the actions to lose, does she then have
So
to
I
go
have
start
to lose
taking
the horror. I
Okay.
take it.
And what you at? Oh, you're at -2 by
-2.
default. Wow. I can throw 1 in.
Yeah, I can as well. It's a
That's a really good card.
I was going to say mine's a good card as well.
Yeah, so's mine.
You can't boost your willpower.
No, it's agility and wisdom, isn't it? Bad
I'll
one's
have to
useful.
do it with this one and put 2 in, but that's such a pain. I should have played that first.
So I'll put 1 in. Yeah, I'm not going to use that card. I don't think so.
Bag.
Bag, please.
Yeah, Leo's. It's not a fast action. It's a reaction.
Yeah.
Reactions don't trigger attacks
What's
of
the
opportunity.
cult?
do they?
-2,
Oh no.
but we put a.
So I'm at. It's -1, so I lose 1 turn.
There's another doom on there.
Doom on
And
there.
there's another 2 on there.
Wow.
I've got 1 more turn.
Yeah.
Needless to say, I will not be doing another explore. Unless I should. But it's
dunno.
getting.
Tricky one, isn't it? I mean, what
It
do
is.
you? I mean, we've got to find it, haven't we? I think unless you got
How
any
many
other.
more is there?
There is
4
4.
cards.
Yeah, unless you've got anything
And we have
else
to
you can
fund
do.
it,
Yeah.
so-
Have you played yet?
No.
Yeah, it does
I
not
haven't
cost an
played yet.
action. It's a reaction. It's not an action.
There's,
so-
there's basically.
So you could explore 3 times.
Yes. Yeah, and I probably will. Unless
then,
it looks like
let's
I'm.
do it.
Unless it looks like
Got
I'm
to,
going to
haven't
get.
we?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then we've got to clear it of clues. We
Oh,
found
that's
it.
it. Yay!
Let's pop it here.
How many clues is that?
3. It's not too bad.
Yeah, and only shroud value 2.
1, 2. Need one more. Yeah, if there are at least 3 tablet tokens in the chaos bag, there are not. Otherwise, you could discover all of the clues on there and draw that many cards. Group limit. Well, right, okay. So if you've befriended the Brotherhood, I think for the campaign, I think that's what tablet tokens mean.
Right,
I'm
okay.
not sure.
Right.
Cool.
Alan, get in there.
I will.
Get
Now, you could move in there for free, could you?
I can't. I think that was my 3rd go.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
when you
it's-
explore, you get a free move in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
So
oh,
if
Does
yeah.
it cost you horror?
If you wanted to go in, no, because of
That's
this.
not the right type.
No. Different.
No, because when you
Do
move
not take
in,
damage from the
you
above
do not
force
take
ability
damage,
when
yeah.
moving via this effect. So yeah,
Yeah.
you've moved in for free.
Okay.
In fact, if you didn't move in now, but then you moved in later, then you
then-
would.
See, now if I move in now,
You're
I
going to take 3 horror.
Yeah,
Is that?
And that's bad.
yeah.
Oh.
That would have been
Very
really.
bad.
You know that
But
card
no,
we said
because you
we'll
can
never
give it to
use.
Peter.
Yeah. Now
Now
you
what?
do
That would have been a great time for it. Yeah,
You could give it to Peter.
I could, but it would kill Peter.
But then,
Then you're in
But
and
then
you're done.
we're
You're
in
in.
and we're done,
And that's
and it
it.
shouldn't matter. It's a shame I can't remember
whether
that.
you can't take free clues, can you?
No,
No.
but
No, that's a shame. Would have been nice.
you don't have to move in.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I suppose what else do I do really? Because I can't go and get this guy because the 4 will kill me.
Okay.
Yeah, I can kill him next round as long as I don't take a bunch of
Look
horror.
at this doom on this guild.
I know, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I can't end the game this turn.
No.
So I suppose do I sit here and do
worth
not a
drawing
lot?
cards or
Yeah,
something?
Yeah,
potentially.
drawing cards to give
Or
you
play.
Cards or
Drawing
playing
cards so you can
cards.
support skill tests.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that. Oh, you've got tons of
I've
cards.
got
there.
too
Must
many
be
cards
something you
anyway.
can play.
Yeah, so I think I will play. So I'll play drawing thin. I'll play the flashlight just in case I'm needed for any. Comes in with free supplies, doesn't it?
Mhm.
And I'll probably just take a resource because at this stage I don't think.
Yeah.
Is it? No, I'll take a card. I'll take a card.
Okay, well done.
We are all done. Enemies. Are there any
nothing.
enemies that do anything?
Don't think so.
No, because they're all cultists, aren't they?
Yeah.
Apart from these flappy monsters here. Right,
Yeah.
we all get a card. I'll get a resource. Got my second magnifying glass. 1 doom on the agenda. Does it advance?
No, not yet.
Run out. Tokens again. But how many's that? I mean, it's close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's close.
Yeah, I better go kill him.
Yeah.
Right, cards.
Ooh, crap. Place 1 doom on the current agenda.
Don't want too many more
That's
of
just on
those.
10, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Racked by time. Each investigator at a shattered location must also perform this skill test.
We're not there, are we?
No.
We're not at Shattered Location.
Yeah. So Paul is, but you're.
no.
Oh yeah, you are.
You
yeah,
are.
Yeah.
Test willpower 3. If you fail, you take 2 damage.
Yeah.
So willpower 3. My willpower is 3, and I cannot boost it. But 2 damage is fine.
I was going to say because I can boost you by 2
That's fine.
if you need it.
Succeeded. So I'm okay. -2.
I'm at -2 already, so it's -4.
So you take 2 damage.
4, 5.
your card.
Shuffle a non-story asset you control.
So your
Either
gun
of
or
those.
hyper-awareness.
I think you can
Don't
afford
need
to
your
lose
gun.
the
Gun,
yeah.
yeah. I didn't get to use it.
Thanking you. Between Worlds. Put Between Worlds into play as an otherworld location with 3 shout and 1
Oh,
clue,
no, you've
and
got
move
to go
to
there.
it.
That's
What's it
right.
It's connected to the nexus of
Nakai.
Nakai.
There you go. That's a clue, not doom.
But unfortunately, you move there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right,
So we're
I'll,
fine.
I'll go kill the cultist to start off with then.
Do you need to?
We
Well,
just need to get the clues.
Because we might win the game.
I would like to.
Go on then. Off you go.
Yeah.
I'll play this guy for 3 as a reaction.
Who's that then?
Another Venturer. Yeah. He's not unique, so I'm allowed to. Then I'll exhaust both of them to load up my flamethrower.
Nice.
My first action will be to play a decorated skull.
Mhm.
My second action is to move in here.
You can assign all of the 4 horror if you wanted to
Yeah, I could.
those guys.
But they're being very nice to me, so I won't. I'll take one myself
Yeah.
and one for each of those.
Oh right, yeah. You have 3 allies.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And now I burn the acolyte.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Well, as long as I don't miss.
Yeah.
Yay!
Acolyte gone with all of the doom. Right.
Alright, that's me done. I feel useful today.
Okay.
Oh, and this gets a charge on it.
Yay, because somebody died.
Yep.
So if I move there, I take 3 damage from the clues.
For horror, is
3 horror.
it? Yeah.
But so if you want to go first
Okay.
and clear some of those
Let's
clues,
see if I can
Yeah.
take any.
that would be great.
Yeah.
And then I'll move in there and get all of the glory.
So it is a shroud value of
Shroud value of
2.
2.
I'm at
Your
plus
flashlight's gone.
2.
But
I'm at plus 2 anyway.
yeah,
But I'll make it plus
put a
3.
resource in for each one. Yeah.
Yep.
1. Ha, ha, ha. 2. He does to investigate the clues.
Hey.
Ah, you needed the 3.
Yeah.
Right.
Got 'em all. My work here is done.
So first action is I move.
Yeah.
Second action I do this.
Awesome.
Shattered location with no clues. Test willpower or books 3. If you succeed. So I'm testing books. I've got 4. 5.
I've got a question mark if you want.
I'll do.
Yeah.
So that's plus 3. Done.
Yeah.
So what are we doing? We're attaching. Attach your location face down to the Relic of Ages. Each investigator is moved to a pocket of time. So we move there.
Yeah.
That gets attached to there. That goes
Does that move all investigators, including me and Alan?
at that location. If Nakotas is attached to the Relic of Ages, advance. Alejandro studies your every move as you manipulate the thrumming device in your hands. Power seeps from the device's every aperture. Rays of blinding light shoot forth from the cracks appearing on its surface. You watch as the boundary between timelines begins to mend, and the window closes, trapping you within the time and place you have chosen. Once the deed is done, the light fades from the artifact, its humming ceases, and it never sounds again. Come, my friend, Alejandro says stoically, motioning towards the tallest basalt tower of the City of Endless Archives. Now our work can truly begin.
Hey.
Resolution 3. We've finished the scenario.
Hey.
That seemed awfully easy.
There seems to be a
Compared to
pattern
everything
with
else?
this.
Yeah.
These were -2s.
Yeah.
Also, we didn't have to ally with either Alejandro or
No,
Nictaca. We
yeah,
could have
that
decided
was-
to say
which-
we don't want either of you.
Which definitely helped.
And we would have had to get 5.
Yeah.
Right, resolution 3.
But there does seem to be a pattern. Jungle scenarios incredibly difficult.
Stupidly
Yeah.
difficult.
Any other scenario pretty easy.
Yeah, the
Right.
balance seems very strange.
Yeah.
Transposed to a different time, Nakotas and the great race of Yith live on. Preserved by the new timeline you have created, you and the Yithians are safe from the extraterrestrials who ended their kind long ago in another time. You are brought into the city and given freedoms other captive minds never received. Although at first you long for your former life, the emotion fades the more time you spend in this strange new Earth. You roam the world on Titan airships and delve into the collective knowledge of the Yithians, accumulated in their vast archives from centuries of research. Your studies unveil secrets that no other humans will ever know. You experience technological advances that humanity would weep to discover, and you prepare for an accursed future that may still yet come to pass. In your campaign log, record that the investigators saved the civilization of the Yithians. The Earth is saved, and the investigators win the campaign. Well, that's the biggest surprise.
Yeah.
But the investigators have reshaped the world, existing in another time altogether. These investigators cannot be transferred to a different campaign.
Oh,
Yeah, in other words, these adventurers, they're gone.
They're gone. Yeah.
So we won.
Yeah. Yeah. It
How?
sounds like quite a good victory as well. Wow.
I mean,
Oh my
none of us
gosh.
were expecting that. We were all expecting
No.
to be dead half an hour in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
If less.
Yeah, because so many of these scenarios have been brutally punishing and hard.
Yeah.
And the one on the Yithian city and this one have felt easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems to be, like I say, it's just the way we played it, because we ended up all getting poisoned and we got loads of Yig's Fury.
Yeah,
and
the poison hurt. I think what Andy said is the jungle scenarios just seem stupidly crazy hard.
Yeah.
Now, we were lucky at this one. We all were, well, there's partly the luck. We all spent our XP on cards that buffed our health and
You
whatever.
really
Yeah.
and
helped.
we got the
with
healing
that.
card. I mean, I got 2 cards that healed terror, and then we got
Yeah.
the healing cards
That was
out, and you
amazing.
got. So all of a sudden, all of the downsides of our characters within a few turns were gone
Kind of mitigated.
because we had the buffs,
Yeah.
and then we're looking at decks with 25 XP spent.
Yeah.
So the decks were actually pretty good at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am curious to know. Certainly for the people watching live, but also for anybody else. How did this campaign end for you? I don't know why I'm looking at the camera. The camera's off. Yeah. So yeah, definitely wasn't expecting it
No.
Yeah, that was a shock.
at all. Now,
I thought I'd be lucky to survive the first 2 rounds,
Yeah.
going in with 1
But,
HP.
but again, I suppose without the poison or venom, whichever one
Exactly.
it is,
Yeah.
that because
Yeah.
it's that cycling through the venom in the jungle, isn't it? It's like poison. Everyone
Yeah.
poison takes damage, gain surge.
and
that
it's
just
Yeah.
so
ticks,
hard to get rid of the poison.
Ticks, yeah, doesn't it?
So do you want to know something that I accidentally saw when I was setting this up earlier on today?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And this is a bit of a spoiler if you don't want to know, but this might not have been the last.
Oh really?
Scenario.
Oh wow.
Secret Scenario 9.
No way.
Yeah. So
Oh,
if
wow.
and I had no idea. All I saw is Secret Scenario 9. If you were, and I'm like, what?
What?
So I didn't know. I thought
wow.
I thought that might happen. So presumably one of the resolutions leads you
to
Something
secret
else.
scenario.
to a Scenario 9.
Interesting.
Wonder where is that on there, or do you have to go on?
Well,
the
I
website
kind of
or
don't want to
something?
look. No, it's
yeah,
here.
yeah.
That is the scenario.
that is the secret.
So it's
scenario.
secret, but it's in the
Might be
back.
in the back.
It's the epilogue. Oh, hang on a minute. We haven't read the epilogue.
Oh.
It might still happen.
Oh god.
Right, epilogue. Check the campaign log.
No, we've already won.
Read the
It said-
following, only if the investigators turned back time. Oh, right, okay. So
We didn't
No.
turn back time.
if you do something that turns back time, then in the epilogue it says, blah, 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 turn to Scenario 9.
Scenario 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Read the epilogue. Well, yeah,
take
I've
it
read
you
it,
do
but,
it
but,
again.
but we don't read it. We only
If we
read
turn
it
back time, I take it you got
if we turned back time. So, there's the Forgotten Age.
Wow.
So, I think there's good bits of this campaign. I
Yeah.
like the fact that you're going in a jungle and you're exploring.
Yeah.
There's some very good bits and there's some very interesting scenarios.
Yeah.
But the punishing bits are too punishing.
Yeah.
And I will be honest with you, I completely lost track of the story.
Yes.
I had no idea what we were doing. So at the end, it's like, oh, you're here, you're opening the portal, you're trying to stop the Brotherhood. I'm like, are we?
Oh, well, yeah.
I don't know if anybody else
Now,
felt that.
whether that's because we played it over 5
5 months?
and
Yeah.
we kind of lost.
I kind of, yeah, things have happened.
Yeah.
But we went into the jungle. We went into the jungle for 2 episodes.
Yeah.
And I was following it at that point.
Yeah.
and then we left the jungle and we went back to Arkham.
Yeah.
And we had one scenario where we were in town and Ithaca turned up and said, "Hello, you've got to come back.
Yeah.
It's
You've
a
got to
mess.
help us."
You've got to help us. You've got to set things back."
Yeah.
Yes.
And from then I started to...
Then there was the cave episode. wasn't
Yeah,
there?
so
That's
then
when
we went back to
things
the jungle and there
start.
was all more snakes and stuff. But
Yeah.
then there was
And
the
then we were taken
pillars.
by the aliens.
Yeah, and we had to lower the 6 pillars
Yeah.
and get in the cave. Then we were taken by the aliens, which was appeared to be a one-off.
I think it's around there that things got a bit.
Yeah,
And then we escaped from the aliens.
And then we escaped from the aliens, and then we're back. And then we had the depths of the Yoth, and at that point, I didn't know what we were doing or why.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't really know. But it is interesting that you can. It appears that there's multiple ways.
Yeah.
I mean, our campaign log, the amount of notes in the campaign log, is far more. It appears non-linear
Yeah.
in terms of the. Obviously,
It should have a lot of replay value, I think.
I think so.
If we parlayed with Ithaca, we'd have been helping
different-
the snake people.
We'd have been helping
Yeah.
the snake people, but who are the snake people?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. And there's a whole bit at the back, design notes. So notes from the designers on what they did, which original stories they got some of the ideas from, and what things are and everything else. You need to play more regularly and do recaps. Yeah, recaps, like watching the previous one.
Yeah.
Or me just reading through it. But then again, a lot of the story is on these cards. So,
Yes.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're all done. That's it for our second Arkham Horror campaign.
Yeah.
I will be returning with another Arkham Horror campaign. I don't know which one. I don't know when. Might do it solo. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Because it's a lot of work. This is 5 months of meeting up every other week,
Yeah.
which has been great.
Oh, it's been fantastic.
But the obviously it is quite time consuming. So yeah, big thank you to everybody for watching. Big thank you to everybody who's been helping out with all of the rules questions that we've had during the game. And a big thank you to all of my Patreon supporters for helping fund the channel. As you can see down at the bottom, the countdown to 800 is almost there. We are 2 people to go. So I know many of you watching this are Patreon supporters of mine, so thank you very much for that. If you're not a Patreon supporter and you want to support the channel, you could be one of the 2 people to help us get to the magic 800, which I'll probably get to sometime, hopefully, the way it's been going by the end of this month. But yeah, thank you very much to everybody again for watching. Thank you for all of us, and we'll see you next time. Cheers, everyone.